live. Oh, we are live.
Yay! Woohoo!
Hey, Rachel, you're first.
Oh, wait. She was just messaging me on Instagram. She's like, where is this? Because she saw mine that I didn't bother to mention where it was going to be. And I was like, it's on Sarah's channel. I was like, I probably should have said that. So, Rachel, good job, Rachel.
I shall pretend to work while my hosts. It's like ready themselves for for their stream. Yes, a very lovely thing, this stream. Oh, Rachel, you're so funny.
Your grace. I love it. Megan! Hey! Oh boy. Christina! Oh my goodness. Cheryl! Oh my gosh, Stan's all here. This is great.
Oh, thank you, Joanna.
Just me. Yes. Happy birthday, girl.
Oh my goodness, I totally made a banner. Hold on. You guys let me know.
A banner? Oh my goodness. Look at you.
Fancy.
You are an expert.
You know, I try.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. How fun.
Hello, Megan.
Yay, Abby Jean. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Megan.
Awesome. Carissa.
Hello, Carissa.
Everybody's here. This is so great.
The gang's all here.
I'm so excited.
Carissa. Thank you, Abby. Oh.
You got to tell us, what have you done for your birthday so far today?
What have I done? What? I woke up this morning and my boys made me breakfast. They made me some scrambled eggs, some bacon, and some cinnamon rolls.
Ooh.
Yeah, so they made me that, which was so nice of them. They're so cute. And then we went to the pool and we kind of just hung out at the pool. And then we did some barbecue for like a late lunch, early dinner. Ooh. And then we had some cake. Ooh. And that's about it.
That's great.
Yeah, which is fine. Like, I'm okay with it. My husband is gone, so it's just me and the boys. He's on a work trip. So, like, for it to be, like, low-key, I'm good with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Sounds relaxing.
Yeah, it does.
And exactly what I needed.
Well, Christina asked the question that I was going to ask, too.
I'll look.
I'll let her ask it.
Hey, Karina, thank you. Hey, Dana, thank you.
Oh,
birthday book. I have a few birthday gifts from friends, which is so sweet. It's the first time I've ever gotten like book mail from friends. So I'll show you guys.
You made a wish list finally. Thank goodness.
I was looking for her wish list everywhere. I'm so upset because that's why I asked her, like, did you plan on unboxing? Because I wanted to send something. And I was like, I should just message B, say, you know where she lives, right? Can I just send you money and you make it happen? And, but I could not find it on your YouTube or on your Instagram. And I looked like even 2 days ago. I was like, nothing yet.
Oh, no. I did. I made one because Crystal
just made one.
Yeah, Books Forever After wanted to send me a thank you gift for helping like host the Ever After Readathon, and I was like, I haven't made one. Like, I was like, I don't even know how. And so I made one. She showed me how, and I was like, I am a proper YouTuber now.
Yes, she is.
Oh, I love gosh. It. We'll let it slide. It's your birthday. I'll just boo you tomorrow, but I'll let it slide.
Right. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Now I'm lost in the comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying.
It happens.
Yeah, answer Christina's question.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go back down.
It makes me feel better because I do.
What kind of cake?
That was the question I wanted to know the answer to. Also.
I just did a store-bought one because I'm not doing it, and my husband's not here. So I did a lemon bundt cake. I love lemon; it's my favorite. So
bundt cake.
Okay. Oh, I have to tell you, I don't know if you've ever tried hint water before, but I was able to get lemon blueberry. It's super yummy.
Good.
Yeah,
I haven't tried it. I love lemon anything though.
You might love this. I got it at just a local grocery store. It wasn't anything fancy. Anyway.
Cheryl, do you mean the book haul or the little books?
Your birthday.
Such a lovely breakfast and day. Yes, I have had a good day so far. Tiernan, my birthday's next week. Oh, well, happy early birthday.
Yeah, happy early birthday.
Oh my goodness, my husband is in the comments. He has our last name.
Mr. Wing Leader. Mr. Fourth Wing Reader.
Thanks, honey.
Happy birthday, sweetie. He's watching your life. I love it so much.
Oh my goodness.
I should have said like happy birthday violence or something,
Right.
Sir's out here reading.
He finished Iron Flame before I did.
Tara,
I'm in the middle of it. I am on part 2.
I'm like petition to swap you guys out for a live stream. I'm gonna invite your husband next time.
Oh my goodness. You get Mr. Taratalksbooks.
Mr. Taratalks. Yeah.
Mr. Taratalks.
Yes.
I think done. I think that needs to happen.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Nikki.
Oh, goodness. I love it.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Josephine. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Nikki. Christina says, interesting.
So not a big lemon fan.
Impressed.
Okay. Not everybody can be a fan. It's okay.
It's true.
Love lemon. Okay. Thank you. I'm not the only one. Okay. Yes, with drizzle. It does have drizzle.
Yes. Gotta have the drizzle.
Yes. Love lemon bun cake. It's so good. Hi, Tara's husband.
Mr. Tara.
Mr. Tara. Megan says, so cute.
I love it.
Hey, Mr. Pterodactyl. That's gonna be his YouTube.
That should be.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh, I don't think I've ever made a cake for someone's birthday because I'm really poop at making pretty cakes. Well, they don't have to be pretty.
Yeah.
I do make cookies and pies and honeyed cornbread. Oh, that sounds delicious. Depending on the person. I mean, all of those things are great. I would take any of those.
Love. Oh my gosh, wait till you see your hubs next.
Oh God.
I love it so much.
I like chocolate cake, but ever since I had my kiddos a few years ago, me and sweets are just like, no thanks. Oh,
I wish that happened to me. Sweets are still one of my best friends. I love it.
A faded mate.
Oh my gosh.
Faded mates. I love it so much.
Aww.
I love it.
He's a mess. I love him.
I love how you're just speeding past his comments. You're like, anyways, moving on.
Moving along.
Yeah.
Okay, back. And just kidding. Rachel says I make a nice lemon cake cookie. Ooh, that sounds good. That pairs well with coffee and tea. That sounds delicious. Wars were started between friends over who gets to take the leftovers. So it must be good then.
Now you need to send us each one and we can eat it live, you know.
Mr. Taratalksbooks said it's time for a collab.
I'm excited for all the collabs.
Oh my goodness. Mint chocolate chip ice cream and chocolate ice cream was a major pregnancy craving. Mine was coffee ice cream for my first pregnancy.
Coffee ice cream is so good.
I love it so much.
So good.
I was such a weirdo. I just wanted Greek salad. Why?
I mean, that sounds good.
You said why? Which child was that?
He turned out okay. Don't worry.
All right.
He's fine now.
I know. I think we all need cake in our life now. I think everyone wants cake. We should have all brought cake to this.
I don't have cake.
And little hot.
She's like, I brought cake.
Oh my gosh. I'm here for a couple book collaboration. Oh, okay. Yep. We've done a book video together.
Yes. Yeah. And another one's forthcoming.
Yeah, we have to do a duo because while he's gone, I'm reading Iron Flame, so we can do a Fourth Wing Iron Flame video. Yeah. And let me tell you, he's enjoyed it. So I'm happy. Also, I am enjoying Iron Flame so far.
Yeah.
More so than I thought I would.
Okay.
I'm nervous about everybody.
That's spoilery to ask where you are.
I'm just on part 2. So like, I think I'm a little bit past part 2. You know how it's split into sections? So I'm over, I think I'm over halfway.
Like, I don't remember anything anymore.
You're like,
like in
gone
January
now.
or something.
It was a while ago. Yeah.
November of last year. Yeah.
So tell you what, you ever pass through my corner of the globe and notify me ahead of time? Very important part.
Where? I'll do it. Where? I'll
On
come
our
through.
way. Greek salad is delicious. True.
It's delicious. Yes, thank you.
LOL, I don't have cake, but my lasagna dinner is finally done, so I'll be eating later than I wanted to tonight. Lasagna sounds good, though.
I'm getting hungry.
Greek salad, yes.
I think we're all just hungry now. I think we all
Sorry, I made everybody hungry. I do love a Greek salad.
water.
Yeah.
Water,
Just
yay.
water.
This sounded really exciting, and now I'm like, meh.
Well, I have water with Mio, lemon Mio.
Ooh, more lemon. The girl loves her lemon.
I do.
How much spice?
I
I
don't
honestly, if you're like a historical romance reader, I think Fourth Wing was pretty mild compared to some things I read, like Clay Pass. I felt like it. Like Clay Pass was like descriptive, like what it looks like, what to wear. Like,
That's
you know,
true. Yeah.
I still don't know what Zayden's. You know, I don't know any of that. I'm okay with that, but I don't know. So
That's true. I'd say it's just not like super. I mean, there's scenes and they're explicit scenes, but they're not like descriptive,
like
explicit.
three
You know,
chili
I thought Iron Flame was pretty spicy. Was spicier than Fourth Wing, that's for sure.
I think
It
it's
was spicier
spicier
than
than Fourth
Fourth
Wing.
Yeah.
But there's so far, I'm halfway through the book, and there's only been 2 scenes. The one on the
That's a good scene. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the most descriptive scene, and
If
that's
you know,
probably
you know.
bordering on like a 4. Like a 4,
Yeah.
because ACOTAR, like A Court of Thorns and Roses, is extremely descriptive. That's like a 5 out of 5.
okay,
You know, but like because it describes you in like liquids and things like that. It goes
That's more for me. I'm
yeah.
like, I don't need all that. I get to
No.
a point where it's over. It's too much.
So I don't know. Fourth Wing and Iron Fist probably max like a 4, maybe 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, absolutely. I don't. Wait. Tiramisu? Are we? Oh, tiramisu.
it's a play. I love tiramisu, though.
I get it, Rachel. I get it.
Lasagna. I can't speak. Lasagna is pasta cake. I agree. Yes, Josephine.
See that, Megan? You've got cake too.
Thank you, Cindy. That was my mother-in-law.
Oh my gosh, they're all on. Are your boys on? Like,
no, because they cannot have you two. I'm so strict, I swear. Oh my gosh. Okay. Megan, LOL, Josephine, yes. I don't know. I stopped by the market on my way home today and got some cucumbers for a nice treat on a hot day. Ooh. But when each one was almost as thick as my wrist and as long as my forearm, I couldn't help sit. Rachel, look what you make me read.
He's gonna say it's fun. It's coming. The rest of the comment is
we have mother-in-law Tara Talks on the stream. Okay, please. Please.
That's funny. Agreed, Josephine. Out loud, that's just criminal.
Couldn't help but say out loud. That's just
yeah. The throne, right? Thank you, Karina. That one.
That was like part of the intro I gave for B's award show. Was like the best use of chair goes to Zayden.
Zaddy Ryerson.
Zaddy, yes.
Zaddy.
I love that so much.
That's funny. Rachel. Anyway, a woman looking at the fruit bowl started to laugh, and that's when I knew she said it out loud. Oh dear. Oh, Rachel.
So
shake my head. You want yeah, no.
Oh no.
Well, where is April with these weird
I know
romance recs? They're bagged by groceries.
Yes, that is from Bagged by Groceries. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Zaddy. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I
crazy
do
cat.
have a fun little just like some questions, some birthday questions.
Yay.
That spicy scene lives rent free in my head. It does. It's
It
there.
does. It does. Mhm. It is there.
It's not going away.
No.
All right. I will share. Let me present.
Oh boy.
I
This is
hope
so
you guys like it. Oh, let's see. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on.
I totally know how you feel.
Oh, share screen.
I want to do it myself. I want to do it to help you, and I realize I can't.
I did it. Okay.
You did it! Yay!
Go me.
Go you. Oh no.
All right. Can you see it?
Yeah.
And I
I
think
think you can click on slideshow, maybe.
Yeah.
There it goes. I tried to share it, not slideshow.
Yeah.
I see.
That'll do it.
So pretty.
All
I
right.
love
There's
that.
my little birthday, my bookish birthday bonanza.
Aw.
Happy birthday.
How old am I? I am 38.
Years young.
No way, girl.
Right?
Tara.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
It's definitely the Maybelline. And sunscreen. Don't forget your sunscreen, people.
Yes.
This
way.
is true. This is
Mhm.
true.
I'm not weird, but I do have friends with interesting reading tastes who get really excited to talk about books, and some of it's seared into my brain. Yeah,
God.
it'll do that.
This is
All
Me
right.
and Tara are my interesting friends.
You're welcome, Joanna.
I still think about that time that Joanna was on live with Tiffany, and Tiffany was trying to tell her all about all these novellas, and Joanna was like,
With what?
remember that? I love
Yes, because the chat was like, look at Joanna's eyes. And I was like, what is happening?
She was just pulling out book after book from her shelves, and this one, and saying it. And it was just, Joanna was like, I am not sure what's happening right now.
She has great recs. Ask Tiffany, she'll pick everything off her
Yes.
shelf. I love it.
That's true.
Yeah, it was great. Oh my gosh.
How old are you? Make it sound cool and ask what level are you in life? I did level up today. That's true. That's true. I like it, Rachel.
I love that. I love that idea.
So my fun little birthday question is, what was your favorite bookish gift you've ever received? And then let me know in the comments too.
Ooh.
I'm curious.
Good one. Favorite bookish gift.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Go ahead, Dee.
These shelves.
Oh.
I mean, these are hand-me-downs from my father-in-law. He didn't want them anymore. And I was like, yes, I need these.
Yeah.
They're
So, I
great.
mean, you need all the room
Yeah, right.
for all the books.
Exactly. So anyway, that's my favorite.
Joanna, do you have one?
This is tough. I'm blanking. I'm also
books.
get myself things. I was like, what was gifted?
Gift to
You can
myself.
say it's something you gifted yourself. It's a gift to yourself.
It's probably
Oh
picking a favorite child. She's just got so many gorgeous ones. How can you do it? How can you
Oh,
pick?
the books. Yeah. I was kind of thinking probably really cool bookmarks I received because I collect them while traveling, but other friends that have traveled too, they've also brought me a cool bookmark. So that's
so
really special.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Probably that.
Awesome, Joanna. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
I think mine, honestly, is my husband bought me a Pride and Prejudice blanket, and it's literally right here.
Oh, I want to
I
see
use
it.
it daily. He got it last year for me for Christmas. He gets the best, interesting gifts that I wouldn't even think of.
Aw. He's a gift
And
And he
giver.
reads your alien romance, and he's on the chat. Oh,
Yeah, but
That's
it has Mr. Darcy and her on it, and then it has the thing, or the book, all in the words. So that's my favorite, my most fun bookish gift he's ever got me, and it's just usable,
yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
thoughtful.
warm. Yeah,
Good job, Mr. Tara.
Mr. Tara. That's
Mr.
right.
Books. Yes, bookish merch, tees and sweaters. Yeah, that one's good too. I do love those. Haven't received this, but I've given it. It's called the Mark, and it's fantastic. Okay.
I've seen those.
I have not.
I've seen those. It's a bookmark that looks scandalous. It looks like something.
Like
April needs one. April
Yes,
needs
she
one of
does.
those.
We need to send her one.
Yeah.
Last year, I got an embosser. I can read, guys.
I
got an embosser that says "From the Library of Megan," so I can imprint my books. I got one this year on Valentine's Day for my husband, and that is so fun. That's such a neat gift.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
They're pretty cool. My brother-in-law gave me a facsimile of the Frankenstein. I said that right?
Facsimile.
Facsimile? Okay.
Facsimile.
You're better than me, B.
No. Wow. Everyone repeat with Miss B. Facsimile.
You got it. You got it.
Of the Frankenstein manuscript, which I gave to a wow, that is so cool, Abby.
That's really cool.
I still have the book I was given by my 3rd grade teacher after I read enough books that semester. It was the first book I ever owned and still on my shelf. Rachel, that is so cool.
I love that. That's great. That's so sweet.
Thanks. The embosser was cool too. Yes, it was.
I love the last name was just tucked away. Good job.
He's like, I've lived and learned.
He's like, let me go change that real quick. Oh my gosh. She's so funny. I can't.
I love it.
All right. We have another one, I think. So what is your favorite birthday dessert? We talked about this a little bit.
For Tara, it's anything lemon.
Truly. Yeah.
I'm like not a big cake person, but I love ice cream cake, which is basically just ice cream, if you think about it.
Yeah. So good though.
So good. Like a nice strawberry ice cream cake or like, yeah, it's so good. That's like my favorite for my birthday. If we have to get cake, it'll be ice cream cake.
How fun.
That sounds so good. I do love a good ice cream cake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Or for me it's either chocolate cake or strawberry cake. And even just like the Duncan Hines or whatever Betty Crocker, like the box, the strawberry cake with the strawberry frosting. It's so yummy.
With a little sounds good.
It's very delicious. Yes.
Yeah, mine would be anything lemon. So lemon pound cake, lemon cheesecake, lemon cookies. I don't care.
Squares.
Those are good too. I love
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, yummy.
Let's see. All right. I lost the comments, guys. Red velvet cake. Ooh, yummy. Yes, Cheryl. Chocolate cupcake and ice cream. That sounds good. Yes, Christina. Dana says, I'm so basic, but I love yellow cake with chocolate icing. I mean, that's fine. That sounds good.
That is good. Yeah.
Classic, not basic. Rachel says, favorite dessert, Justice, or raspberry cheesecake or chewy gooey brownies.
Those all
brownies and like coffee ice cream are such a good combo, or like brownies and strawberry ice cream.
That's
so
good.
Yes.
I do love brownies. Raspberry cheesecake is also good. I've had like this raspberry lemon cheesecake from oh my goodness, the Cheesecake Factory. So
yummy.
Ice cream crate for the win. Yep.
Team Mr. Tara. We're friends. We're gonna get along just great.
It's gonna be great when he comes on your show later.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Nikki, ice cream. Yes, delicious. I do love ice cream. Josephine, ice cream cake. See? Yep. You got some ice cream cake people.
Yeah, we do.
All right. So we can do one more question and then maybe do some sprints. And well, we can also talk about what we're reading because this is reading sprints, apparently.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure if we were. I'm like, oh, thank goodness I have reading to do. So I am very excited.
Oh,
That's great.
Who knew? Oh my goodness. Okay, Megan says, "Ooh, I'm not a fan of frosting, so this past month for both my fiance and my birthday, we both had a homemade by me chocolate cake with homemade whipped cream and strawberries found in our Pinterest. That sounds really good.
Oh, yes, it does. Wow.
Cheesecake is always yummy. Yes, Karina.
Mm-hmm.
We did cheesecake for my birthday this year, and it was an excellent decision. Yes, Josephine, I love some cheesecake.
Yes, delicious.
Did we turn into the Golden Girls for 3 seconds? That was great. Thank you for being a friend. We did.
Yes. That was like a life goal when I was a little kid and we would watch Golden Girls reruns. I'm like, I someday want to live with other old ladies and just eat cheesecake at night every night.
That's my goal in life.
That's my life goal.
Whether your husbands are watching, like, hello.
This was when I was a kid. I also wanted to be the gal from Murder, She Wrote. I just watched old shows with my grandparents, apparently, and that's what we watched. Golden Girls and Murder, She Wrote. Just old, older ladies. That's what we watched.
Oh my goodness. This is what, okay, sorry. If you could go to any fictional world from a book you have read, which one would it be? And then Christina said Hogwarts, duh. And then Karina says Valeris, of course. And then that's still a goal in life for Josephine for the Golden Girls. So where would you guys want to go if you could go to any fictional world from a book you've read?
Oh, this is such a good question.
Those are such good options, like Valaris and stuff, because I'm like, I mainly read fantasy and you'll die, like in all these like dystopian novels that I didn't even think about, like the Night Court and how cool it might be or whatever. I was like, I would just die in all of them.
I mean, true story. Yes, I would as well.
Yeah.
I don't have main character energy, so.
I know, right? No, same here.
I know, it was like Legends and Lattes. Like, can I just go get it? Like, go to the bakery or something? Side quest.
Yeah.
I'm just probably hungry right now too, so I'm just thinking about like, oh, the pastries sound good, food sounds good.
That's true.
Dana says comparison after Kingdom of Ash.
Ooh. No spoilers. Oh my gosh, I'm currently reading Throne of Glass. I'm like, everyone keeps telling me I will break down and cry when I finally read Kingdom of Ash, but like I have no idea what to expect. Like I'm only on 2, 3.
Oh boy. Well, that's exciting.
Rachel says, Burke, I want to train a dragon.
I know. Yeah. I know where I would go.
Where would you go, B?
I would go to, remember when we did the Love It or List It? Mm-hmm. Okay, I am going to say, because I may regret that. It's not a big deal. Why am I saying this like I'm actually going to go there? I would go to Not Hoth.
Okay.
That's where I would go. I think that'd be fun.
Where's that?
Oh, Joanna.
Like what book?
Joanna. We're going to get you to read those Ice Planet Barbarians books.
Oh, okay. Yes, I will.
I know it'd be cold, but I really like the cold. And right now it's summer and I'm hot, so it sounds like a good
True.
I thought you were gonna come in for your Sebastian or McKenna over here. Coming through.
I did think about that. I was like, I want to live it. Oh my gosh, what is the name of it? For Pete's sake.
Which one?
Because those are they're in all those books.
Stony Brook. Yeah, I think it is Stony Brook. Because I almost wanted to say Pemberley, and I was like, that is completely wrong.
Not Pemberley.
Austin.
Stony Cross Park. Stony Cross Park.
That sounds right.
Stony Cross
Park. I almost said Stony Cross Park.
The reason I wouldn't want to live in historical times, one is because I'm a woman in historical times. That wouldn't be great. And the cleaning and bathroom situation is not where I need it to be.
Yeah, and medicine.
No, for me, I'd also like die of malaria or something.
Malaria?
I don't know. That was too specific. I'm sorry, y'all. That
I
was
don't think like in England, right?
I don't know. What was the big disease?
Like influenza or just like a cold.
Birthday. Let's
You know
talk
what I
about
mean?
big.
There's no shots. Like, I can't do it. I
She's
can't.
so
I would be
hilarious.
like, I wouldn't want to give birth in those back in the day. I'd be like, there's no girl. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Anyway.
trying to think, where would I want to go?
I guess you're right. I think I'll just pop in for my cinnamon roll and legends and lattes, pop back out, and like we'll
There
call
you
it a
go.
day.
See, that's the plan. Yeah. You didn't say how long to be there.
Yeah.
You said if you could
True.
go anywhere.
I did not. I would
Although
go.
if we are popping in, I would totally pop in to like snag Asriel and like pop back out and be like, all right, he's not taking it in the books.
I love it. I love it.
My goodness. Cheryl says Avonlea from Anne of Green Gables or Cabot Cove from Murder, She Wrote.
Yes.
I love it.
Down for Murder, She Wrote. Yes.
Valeris with my husband. Is it Reese?
Yeah, Reese.
Yes.
It's like Reese and Reese.
Okay. Hey, Sister White. That's funny.
Oh, my
Avonlea
gosh.
sounds lovely. It does. I think I'm going to I don't know, maybe like
Thank you, Christina. See, she knew.
I'm trying to think, where would I go? I'd go to the house in the Cerulean Sea and visit.
Ooh.
Not Hothby. Yeah.
Sisters in every life.
In every life. I love it.
So sweet.
Yes, B.
Thank you.
Christina said she knew it. Dana said, definitely no spoilers. Things got ruined for me, and I don't want that for anyone else.
Thank you, Dana. I'm actually surprised I've been avoiding so many spoilers because Throne of Glass has been out for so long.
Oh, sure.
And, you know, I'm active on social media, obviously. So I hope it stays that way.
Yeah, it's so hard not to get spoilers for really popular things. Yeah, I'm my fingers crossed for you.
Thank you.
Where nothing bad happens. True.
Yeah, that sounds like a good answer.
I mean, I'd go for Vectel. Yes, Nikki.
For me, it's all about Ihako or Saluk.
Okay.
She's like,
Ihako. Thank you, Rachel. It was cholera I was thinking of.
Oh.
I'd prefer not to have that. Thank you. She also said tetanus. Yes, all of the above.
Yeah.
Tuberculosis. All of these. Yes. Oh my goodness.
We also have all these and more at Tara's birthday sprint.
Oh
my gosh. Yeah, no, I would not want any of those. So historical is out for me. Oh, Abby, you're all right. That's funny. Like, we could go on. The list can go on. Josephine and Rachel have got it.
What's the one where they said died by, like, from Oregon, the Oregon Trail? Like, you basically die from...
It was typhoid fever, I think.
No, from
Not that one?
Diarrhea, basically.
Oh.
It starts with a D.
It does start with a D. I was thinking that too. It's not diphtheria.
It reminds me of, like, distillery, but it's not distillery.
Dysentery.
Yeah.
It's like you're like, Sarah.
I'm all excited. I'm like, dysentery.
I want to live in Max's cottage from Daughter of No Worlds, preferably with Max included. I haven't read that one.
I want to read that one. I've heard such good things.
Quincy, Montana with Knox Eden would be nice. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Is that Daphne Perry? Do I have that? I don't know. Let me know. Karina? Let me know. I'm not a great booktuber, okay, guys? Or maybe I go to Hobbiton. Oh, eat 6 meals a day and garden. That would be lovely.
True.
That would be lovely. Oh, I love that idea.
Chestnut Springs. Okay, thank you.
Ooh.
OMG Hobbiton. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Christina, has anyone seen the IPB meme videos here on YouTube? They are hilarious. I haven't.
Oh my gosh, I've got to do that.
We're going to have to check them out.
Oh, look, in the comments, everybody's like, dysentery?
I've got to read Ice Planet Barbarians, LOL. Yes.
That's the takeaway here.
I definitely want
Diphtheria,
to.
dysentery. Yep. I love how we got here. Anyway, thanks for screaming at us. Dysentery.
I'm going to be like, this is what happens when you don't make a wish list. Okay. This is what I bring to you as your gift.
I don't know that can I return it?
Wait.
Oh no!
Diphtheria was in Nome, Alaska with Balto. Okay, I did not know that. Thank you, Rachel. You are a plethora of information.
Wait, what did your mom write, B?
Wait, what?
Your copy of Ice Planet.
Oh yes, that's right.
Where
is it? Okay, wait.
Like,
okay,
what did I miss?
She got me my first ever one because I was telling her about it. She wrote, "Dear B, I could never read this. Love, Mom." I was like, thanks, Mom. Because I was telling her about it. She was looking it up on Amazon while I was talking about it. She's like, oh, B. Oh, and then she wrote, never read this.
Your mom and I are in the same wavelength. I'm like, oh, B. No, I'm just kidding. Except I do want to try that series. Just from the first time that Tiffany mentioned it, I was like, I need to try it.
Yeah. My husband tried it.
Yeah.
See? You know, maybe.
I highly
Karina says yes. Knox Eden, book 2 of the Edens. Okay, that's what I thought. I haven't read that one, but I thought it was a Daphne Perry. So scandalized.
That's funny.
Truly, she was. What are you doing?
I cannot commit to that long of a series, but I did enjoy the first few of IPB. Vectel really owns my heart. I love Ihako. Vectel's my second. I've only read 3 though, so like.
Well, if you get to 5, Saluk is my other.
How many books? Or is it like 12 or something?
It's like 19, but then there's a bunch of novellas, and then there's the Ice Home series that is intermingled. And
I'm like, it's just so hard because I'm definitely a person that keeps going, like in a series. You know, like look at this wallflower thing.
I know.
I'm like, I'm not, and like I have Devil in the Winter, you know, and I'm just like, oh, here I go, you know, like I need to know what happens.
Yes, I know that one's a hard one for you. I appreciate that
ending, yeah. But like I'm getting more into historical romance, you know, thanks to like you guys and everything, and I'm enjoying it. Like I finally read Anna Maria and the Fox, and like I loved it. It was like such a good time. It's the first time I felt giddy over like a little, you know, so I really liked it. I was like, okay, I think. And she loves Clay Pass. Like the author herself loves Clay Pass. Nice. I'm like, okay, I need to keep going.
Yes. Oh, yay. Well, it's in a way, it's like fantasy because it is like another world. It's just in the past, you know. So
yeah, that's true.
I love it.
True. What I learned is I can't. You did learn that. One, I would likely die, or run into somebody else.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised B didn't say forks for where to go.
Oh my god.
That's true.
That's so true. It could have been imprinted on.
Yep.
I should have said forks. I forks.
I will let you change your mind.
I changed it to forks, but super close.
Make that 2 people. You and me, B. Maybe like the doctor can adopt us or something.
Yes.
Perfect.
Like I volunteer.
Oh, I volunteer. Wait, is that a different book?
That was like.
Are you guys at that whole news thing? I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the news around that.
Yes.
I can't wait to talk about that at one point, definitely. Because I did a whole Hunger Games live before, so
exciting.
Anyone reading the Ice Planet series for the first time, the first book is the darkest in the entire series. You got to keep going. Yeah, that's true, Abby.
But like,
really
how
glad she
dark
said
for someone who reads like fantasy? Like, how dark is it actually?
Well, and that's another thing I feel like I can't say too well because avoid dark, so it felt really dark to me.
Yeah.
But I don't think for people that enjoy dark, I don't think it was that dark. It was essentially, um, I don't think I'm really giving spoilers because this is just how it begins. But they're human women that they're on an alien spaceship. They've been abducted by the bad aliens. So they really gloss over some of the worst parts of it, and it's over relatively quickly. But when I first started reading it, I thought this is not for me because it was upsetting and they're scared and they're with awful aliens who are
They're
not
like
being
trafficking.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but quickly, we moved past that. But yeah, if I had just picked that book up without knowing how much everybody loves it and I started it, I would have stopped and said this is absolutely not for me.
Okay. Good to
But
know.
yeah. And the second book was not my favorite, but then like from third on, they've been fantastic. So
Yeah. LOL, Joanna, we can try IPB together because I'm intrigued but still very hesitant.
I'm always down for a buddy read. I've been doing so
There you
many.
go. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Joanna's so great for a buddy read. She's
Aw.
amazing. I loved buddy reading Iron Flame with you. Although I do think it was just going, Joanna, help me understand this Iron Flame.
I just know we both got to the throne scene. We were like, hello.
What is happening? Yes.
I now can join in your joy.
That's right. Yay!
World,
I'm
you'll
here.
never be the same.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was pretty neat. Yeah. It was
Josephine, send her voice notes one sentence at a time so you read it to her sneakily. Oh my goodness. 19. Is it 19? Wow.
Yeah.
In Ice Planet Barbarians.
Yeah.
Miss Ma'am at Nikki's Bookish Coven. Some of those crazy mystery series are long as heck.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I've read like 70 Ruby Dixon books. Oh my goodness.
That is a goal. That is a goal of mine.
Good job, Abby Jean.
Yeah, really.
It's different. Oh, that's different. The mystery's different for Nikki. I gotcha. I definitely don't recommend consuming all the IP books all at once. Yeah, no. I did that in a month and it put me in a slump that I'm still in.
Why? Because they're so good?
I think it's because it's a lot. It's probably there's so many books.
Like it wore you out.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I like doing one a month. That's fun for me to do it that way.
Yeah.
But it's obviously taking forever, but that's okay.
You'll get there eventually.
Like 8 books, and I'm barely on like 2 or 3 because it's like heavy fantasy. It's just a lot of thinking, a lot of things happening. So you just assume it's slower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sounds like we're all hopping around places. Yep. Different bookish realms. That's a tour of bookish realms. There
I love that. Yes,
a
tour. That's what we all need. A tour.
Karina loves it. There's a new Hunger Games book. I'm so excited.
It's so exciting. I like Haymitch definitely
one, right?
No, Haymitch was Katniss and Peeta's mentor.
Yes.
And so if you read the books, you already know why he became an addict, but like an alcoholic. Like why. But obviously they don't go into all the details of like who was in his life, like what happened, how he won the games and like how that pissed off Snow and like why he knows that Katniss did something wrong and it's going to pay for it. But his story is already really sad, even in the original Hunger Games. I don't have no idea what Queen Collins is writing right now that's going to completely destroy us and have us like bawling our eyes out. I'm really hoping she does like a flashback where he's basically reflecting on his time and he's better now. Like I'm really hoping for like a peek at modern Haymitch being better because the way the book ended in the Hunger Games, all we know is that he's back at District 12 and like that's it. We don't really know if he's really close to Katniss, if he stayed sober, like nothing else, So I like want to cry already.
Oh, exciting.
I've only seen the movies. I have not read the books, and I'm sure there's a lot that I'm missing just because you can't put everything in a movie.
Yeah, I'll happily tell you some other. I don't know if like people would want to know and to not like spoil anything. But they're definitely way more violent. Way more violent than like the movies. So it's way darker. And I'm surprised because it's YA, you know?
Really? I didn't know. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. A lot. I feel like they got away with a lot back then in YA. Like it was, I mean, Thread of Glass at one point was like YA, and like Akatar was like mislabeled for a second. So
wow. There's just a scene that Nikki says there's just a scene that gets hard to get through an IPB that people have. Yeah, the first one there is a scene that is
okay.
It's at the very beginning. It's at the very beginning.
Yeah, and it's kind of revisited in book 5, actually. I
think. Would make sense if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
If you've read it, you know.
Right.
Right. Rachel, now I'm curious how B would rate my work because I thought it was a solid 4, but after this chat, now I'm having questions. Oh dear. I'm not a fan of Liz either, B. She's not very nice, to put it bluntly.
I agree. Yeah.
Liz is the second one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I get like yeah. I kind of get it, like I get why people don't like Liz, but I also get Liz like she's removed from her entire life and then basically forced to survive, and then he's forced upon her. You know what I mean? Even though he's such a sweet and just wants to love her, like she's forced into the situation.
Yes. Yeah. And see, that's like, I had an issue with too, because there were a couple times where it's like, she's just against her will. I just felt badly for her, but at the same time, throughout the entire series, she's just like really rough around the edges and not always kind. Yeah. But you'll see it as
they go on too.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
But it's not bad. I think honestly they need a really strong heroine. And I love how Ruby Dixon writes a whole variety of heroines. Like there was one, I read Penny's Protector last month from Ice Home, which is written like concurrently with, or it goes concurrently with IPB. And I didn't love Penny, but I thought, I don't want to feel the same exact way about all of her heroines. I love that she can put us in so many different headspaces.
That's true.
That's how I feel. But Liz is definitely like you have to get used to her.
Yeah. An acquired taste.
Exactly.
Christina says it consumes your brain, basically.
Yeah, if you do a whole month. Yeah. Nothing but I start feeling like I lived on Not Hoth, I think.
Hi, April.
Hey.
Christina, it'd be cool if the audiobook was narrated by Woody Harrelson, the guy who played Hamish.
That'd be so cool.
Would be.
Everyone start commenting on their petition for it. Listen.
So cool.
That'd be so sweet.
Yeah. B, I'm not sure if it was you who said they wanted to read Daughter of No Worlds. I was driving. Anyways, beware, it is intense.
Okay. Carissa, thank you for telling me that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably something I needed to know. It was me.
Yes. Abby Jean says she loves Liz.
Yeah. She can be like the good comedic foil as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she is kind of rough around the edges.
Yeah. I think like I said, like definitely I can understand her perspective, but she's not my favorite heroine.
Yeah.
And so but From Ice Planet Barbarians, April. Book 2, right? Yes, character in IPB book 2. Yep. Hi, April. Oh. I was fine with her. Oh my goodness. Yes, Christina, that would be iconic if Woody narrated the audiobook for Hamish this book. Yeah.
Does he narrate at all? I'm wondering.
I don't know.
No, I've never.
I feel like
sometimes they do, right? I've never done the audiobooks for Hunger Games. I should, because I even heard the prequel audiobook was good too. For Songbirds and Snakes. Because that's where we learned how to pronounce Snow's name. I was like reading it like Cornelius, and it's like Coriolanus. Coriolanus. Anus. I was like, all right, Miss Collins.
What?
Yeah, it's different. I thought it was like Cornelius Snow.
In the movie, right? They say it in the movie Coriolanus or whatever.
Coriolanus, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I was reading that wrong.
Oh my goodness, so interesting.
Yeah, so you never know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
We said April's name enough times she materialized. Yes, because we're talking about bagged by groceries.
Yeah.
And cucumbers.
Summoned.
I like Beetlejuice when we summoned her.
I love it.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey. Oh, it's so good.
April. Hey. I love it.
I was thinking about April today when I was like rebuilding my shelves. I was like, where's April? She just needs to make me new ones.
Yes. I love her new shelves.
Oh my goodness. Before we jump on to some sprints, do you guys want to see my little books that I got for my birthday? Amazing people.
Yes.
So Miss B got me 2 books, which is too kind. Way too kind. Now I have all of this author's books.
That's what I was hoping. I was like, yeah.
I got The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez.
Yay.
And then she also got me the Happy Ever playlist by Abby Jimenez.
Yay.
I love it.
Excited.
So, yay. Thank you so much, B. That was so kind of you. Now
you're so welcome.
All of her books. I have one coming from Book of the Month, her newest one. And so now I'll have every single one of hers.
Yay! Oh, I'm so excited.
Do something about reading now.
Yes, for those of you new to the chat, I'm going to look bad because I didn't get Tara something. It's not my fault. Okay.
No!
It's Tara's fault.
You
care if it's her birthday. It's Tara's fault.
You are totally fine. You never have to give me anything. No,
I really did. Because I'm a gift giver. Like, I love giving. I love doing all of that stuff. Like the way your husband's like, oh, let me think of something thoughtful. Because even for Tiffany, like I didn't just pick something like bookish. I got her something that was bookish instead of just a book. So if you added like a nightlight you wanted on there or something, like I think that's fun too. You know, I don't think it's fun people add like bookish merch and not just
I never know, like, you know, I've known because I just made one, but I never know like how people are going to do it. But then I saw that you got that cute vase. Was it from Tiff?
Yes, Tiffany picked that one out for me. It was so nice. Yeah, because sometimes I'm like, oh, I have like a special edition or something, you know, like I don't need another copy from Amazon or something. But like a cool bookmark that's like, you know, $3, it's fine, you know, price ranges, or like a gift card. I've seen people add gift cards on there, which is fun.
That's a neat idea.
Yeah, because you
never know.
You never know.
You never know too. Well, people enjoy, or like if they have a book on there and you're like, well, I don't know if they, you know, sometimes people don't update them. I feel like too. So
yeah.
I
usually look at their most recent stuff.
See,
that's a good idea. Yeah. April says I'll be right over with my drill to build those bookcases.
Yes, April, yes.
Abby, yay, Abby, yay, Abby. We love Abby.
Yes.
Yours truly. I'm so sorry. I think it was too heavy. That's okay. That's okay, Abby. Abby forgives you.
You got to listen to yourself. If it's too heavy, it's too heavy.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself through it.
Yeah, I ain't crying, so I stay away from it.
So is she not like HEA? Like, does she?
She is, but she covers heavier topics, right?
Yeah, she puts you through it. She puts you through it. But it is always, it's always a very big happily ever after. But yeah, she puts you through it first.
I love hearing everyone squeal over her. Okay.
Yes.
And then Crystal got me a birthday gift too. Crystal's in the comments, but thank you, Crystal. She got me the Beast of Bestwick by Amelie Howard.
Nice.
I'm so excited.
Yay!
You guys
Oh my
are
gosh,
just
fun.
amazing.
I think B was the one that mentioned that book, right?
What was that?
B? I think B was the one that mentioned that book before.
I'm sure I don't know if I'm like the person, but I've certainly talked about it in the past. Yeah. That's everybody loves that one.
I
So
feel like
yeah,
if the
for
Ever
sure.
After readathon, everybody was talking about it. I think you,
Yes.
Maggie, Crystal, I think.
Oh, you know what? I think I made a comment too about historical romance, and a lot of people recommended that one as well.
Okay.
That's what it was too. Yeah.
Yep.
And that author in general.
Okay.
Yes.
I've read
she's
nothing by
great.
her, so I'll be excited to read that one. I'm so
Mhm,
so
mhm.
excited. Oh, thank you,
She's
Crystal.
already said she's coming back, or not. I think the ApollyCon, you know, for 2025. I think she's already listed as coming back, I want to say.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are you attending that one, B?
I hope so.
You went this year, right?
To win.
I would love that. That'd be so fun. But yeah, the tickets go on sale June 21st.
And they're hard to apply to be an influencer on there, not just like
I did. I actually did.
Okay, good.
Yes, but we won't hear until like the 13th, I think, is the last day to hear. So we'll see. But yes, I did apply, and we'll see. I'm excited about. Even it was just so fun even applying, because I had a lot of the ladies that I met at ApollyCon help me with the video, and they were so sweet and fun to help. Yeah. It was really fun.
Definitely check out her video. It is the coolest thing. You know, I sent it to my husband. I was like, look at this. B is amazing. Like, it's perfect, truly, because it's like a play. It's not, I don't want to say basic, but you know what I mean? It goes different than everybody else is putting out there. So like, I was like, this is amazing. She better win. It's so good, Joanna.
It was killer too, like cutting it down to a minute, because I had other ideas, and there was a couple other people that said nice things about me, and I was like, oh, but I can't put anything nice about me.
Yeah.
You'll understand what I mean.
Yourself on here.
No. The whole thing is like a big joke of just how I think I'm so great, and I met all these people, and then I literally reached out to them and I said, "Can you say something terrible about me?" Not like that, but you know, like,
who's me?
I'm gonna watch it, because I haven't been on Instagram like as much with all the moving and stuff.
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna watch and comment and everything, because you're such a champion of like romance authors at all levels, that you need to be representing over there.
That would be fun.
I agree.
That would be fun.
I vote B.
Yeah.
I vote B.
2024 B. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, everybody loves Best Book.
Best Book. Yeah, it's on. Okay, it's on your TBR. We'll have to buddy read it, Crystal. The video was great, B.
Thank you.
You're real for it was the best ever. It truly was. Best Book is so good. Okay, good to know. Hi, ladies. Just want to say hi and happy birthday. Thank you, Lisa.
Y'all, so sweet.
Okay, so do you guys want to talk about what you're reading, and then we'll go
already?
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Should I go first?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. I am reading an arc that I desperately need to read, because it's coming out the 11th. I know. It's so fun. It's by Christina Lauren, and it's called Tangled Up in You, and it's an adult take on the movie Tangled.
How cool.
It's so cool. And it features a gal who she's been living on a homestead, like off the grid, and she's just turned like old enough to go to college. And so begrudgingly, her parents have let her go to college, and she's, you know, the top of her class and everything. And she takes a DNA test, and she's like, that's about as far as I've gotten. There's also a really, really handsome guy who's showing around the campus named Fitz instead of Flynn Rider. And it's just so fun. It's so fun. But yeah, I got to read a lot of it before the 11th. I really got to get going.
I can't wait to hear your thoughts. I've tried some Christina Lauren, and I still have yet to find one that like really, really, you know, grips me. But they write so many like funny, like adventurous books So I know there's one out there that's gonna win me over for sure.
Oh,
Because I enjoy
they're
their writing. I just, get kind of lost in the plot. But I
Sure.
love Tangled. Like I love Flynn as a character. So
This one
I'm
is, I mean,
curious.
it's so far, I'm at about only 20% so far, but it's really delivering. It's it's told from no, it's dual perspective, but it's
Ooh.
really fascinating. We get to hear from Fitz and from our gal Ren. She goes by Ren.
Okay.
And it's fun. I'm sorry. I don't want to monopolize talking about my book. You can Joanna, what are you reading?
That's fine. We
Sorry.
have follow-up questions. Okay, I'm finishing Heir of Fire, which is like the Throne of Glass book. I'm like 80% through the book, so I'm like, the last bit, but it's getting action packed. So I'm like, okay, I need to pause before it gets like this. And then there's a book called Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. So it was recommended by someone over on Bookstagram because I'm doing the 12 Rex challenge and like mixing it up with like booktube people and Bookstagram people. And it's like really good, but it's very unique. It's very different. And when I read the blurb again, it's so funny because they're like, oh, Fourth Wing meets like Throne of Glass, like something like that. And I was like, wasn't this published before Fourth Wing? And it was published like 2019. So I just thought that was like interesting marketing, I guess. But yeah, it's all dragon based. It's giving a little bit like Red Rising. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Red Rising.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, Red Rising. It's giving Red Rising with like dragons because this old regime was completely slaughtered except for the one son from that regime, and he's secretly like in society again, and he's becoming a dragon rider again. And then there's all these like poor people that are able to do like ride dragons too. It's just like really crazy and more political than like I expected a book to be. So it's really interesting. And dual perspective too. Let's see.
That sounds interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about the writing style quite yet, but like I'm curious, I'm like, well, how is this gonna go? So I guess that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, how fun.
B, did the Lord's work at a Polycon seeing all the historical and contemporary authors? That's funny.
That's so funny.
Monica just finished her puzzle. Good job, Monica. Oh, I forgot to say happy birthday. Thank you, April. Thank you, Monica.
Oh.
I'm reading Hold Fast by Elizabeth MacArthur. If you love a Scottish romance and a cinnamon roll hero, this is for B, or this is for you. B would love this book.
It sounds like
Get Hold Fast by Eliza MacArthur. Okay. Adding to my TV. Okay.
C by Mary Lou Tyndall. I haven't heard that one, Christina. She took 23andMe.
Oh, okay.
I'm reading White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I'm so in the YA fantasy PNR mood. What is PNR? Paranormal. Oh my God.
Yeah. There's so many acronyms to know. So many.
So many. Fun. I can't wait for that book too. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. Can I say something to the acronyms real quick? So B is like the teacher of historical romance vocab, especially for me when I first joined last year, because I was like, what is this? And I love her videos where she's like, do you know what a rake is? It's this, like all of that stuff. But I completely forgot what the ton means, like the ton. And I was like, oh, like, because people were like, oh, this is what's going to get me to the ton. And I was like, oh, like Anthony, like from Bridgerton, because they were all talking about Bridgerton. And I was like, is that like a nickname for Anthony, like the ton? Like, is that what they mean? And so I made like a comment on Threads. I got like the most wild responses. Some people were like, it means the town. And I was like, it does not mean the town. And I was like, is it a nickname for like the Bridgerton family, like the ton, everyone wants to marry like Benedict or Colin or something. So they reminded me it's high society, and I was like, B would be so ashamed right now. Like, she taught me so much and I forgot. But then other people were like, I kind of like that it's a nickname for Anthony. They're like, I'm kind of down for that too.
I mean, it makes sense. It's Ton, Anthony, and it has
Yeah.
Bridger Ton. I love it. You're starting a new trend, Joanna. I love it.
Yeah, they're like, I'm down for that. They're like, the Ton, I'm down for it. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I completely forgot. That thread like blew up more.
I mean, there's like so much.
It had like 155,000 views on that one.
Really?
And someone made a comment. They're like, oh, it's the Ton watching. I'm like, yeah, and their creepy eyes out here just like judging my lack of
lady whistle down watching.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That was so funny though.
Wow, that's awesome.
OB, that sounds fun. I read a lot of Christina Lauren, but eventually just burned out and only liked a handful of books, so I stopped reading any of their books. Yeah, sure. I've read like a lot of their earlier works. I enjoyed.
Yeah, but Megan feels me. That's how I feel too. It's like cool, but like they were kind of like 3 stars for me.
Yeah,
it was not bad. Really 3 stars isn't bad.
Love in Other Words. That's a 5-star.
Yes, so that one
I love. Yeah,
that one I need to try because Autumn, if you remember Autumn from Autumn knows it. She said that was like her favorite, and a lot of people recommended that one. But I ended up reading like Something Wilder, I think. And did she?
That's a new one. No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I heard mixed things about Something Wilder.
It was like fun, but then I was like, this is like kind of really unrealistic, and like some parts just felt so silly. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was like
I really think Love in Other Words. I liked the Unhoneymooners.
That was good, and Honeymoon Crashers, and Josh and everybody loves Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating.
Okay, I'll have to try those.
That one's good.
Love in Other Words is one of my favorites ever.
Yeah. Okay.
Ever. I gave it 6 stars. I just love it so much. Yes.
Anyway. Really, Crystal?
Yeah, Aerith Fire, my favorite Throne of Glass.
Wow. Okay. We'll see.
I'm reading Bad Summer People. It's rich people drama with mystery elements. I dig it. Megan loved Red Rising.
It's so good. I haven't finished it yet, but
Rachel didn't like Red Rising, but I get why other people love it. Okay.
It got kind of heavy.
Oh, gotcha. I've got book options tonight. Continue Oathbringer, which is fantasy. Start a 50-page novella or start the Rake review, which bolted in January. I haven't heard that one.
Well,
but you have lots of options.
That's so fun, Megan.
Yeah. I'm reading The Stars Too Fondly by Emily Hamilton, sapphic sci-fi romp. That sounds good, April.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with Do Your Worst by Rosie Dannon. It's solid. I heard about that one. This is what my husband is reading.
He's reading See It Ruin. Get out.
What is that?
It's Pam Godwin, right? It's like a
it's like dark
pirate
romance, pirate historical romance.
Woo. He should show up in a pirate shirt next time during your live stream or something.
What was that?
He should show up in a pirate shirt next time when you guys talk about Iron Flame.
I feel like we should like dress up as Violet and Zane.
You should.
Please 100% do. I'm putting that. Please, can I
like
for that?
Your intro should be him bringing up the chair and be like, my chair, my woman. And you guys can sit and then start your recording.
Oh my god.
No, she already
like, my house, my chair.
I love it. Okay, Nikki, Love in Other Words is top tier. It is. It truly is.
It is. Yes.
Here, right? Josh and Hazel, yes, I do love them. That's a good one too. I really enjoyed their newest Paradise Problem. I laughed a lot. Okay, thanks.
I haven't had a chance to read that yet. I'm dying to read it.
I like never know which one to try, but that one looks so beachy. I want to try it.
Oh yeah.
I love Do Your Worst. That's good to know, Nikki. Tara, did you say what you are reading? I did not. Thank you, Abby. You're so kind. I actually have an e-arc for The Rom-Commers by Catherine
Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Why is it so difficult for me to remember? It goes in my brain and out. But yes, I'm reading Catherine Center. I loved The Bodyguard for her, so I asked for the e-arc and I got it. So I'm so excited. And I've loved this. I'm like halfway through it, and it is so good. She really does do like romance with like, I guess, like deep romance kind of too, and like maybe women's fictiony too. I think I was saying that earlier in a live.
Yeah.
I was in the comments, and I think it is. And
I'm listening. I got the e-audio on that one, and I
you?
just got to 80% today. Because that one's coming out on the 11th too.
Yeah, I was like, I got to do a video and like a review for that one.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, so I need to get it done. And I think I'm about 80%, maybe a little bit, maybe 75. And I'm loving it. I really enjoy it. But I love Catherine Center's writing.
I do too.
Yeah. And this one is so far very deep. And I'm like, but so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Or I'm also listening to Iron Flame. So those are my two options.
Yay.
Very dark pirate historical. That's fantastic. Yes. He like went through, we have a shared Audible library. And like that's obviously one I've listened to before. And so he was like, oh, it's pirates. I'm gonna pick it. That's what we are.
That's hilarious.
Oh my goodness. See everyone with that face. Yes, Tiernan. Oh my goodness. Something Wilder is unrealistic, but do your worst about an archaeologist and a curse breaker in a Scottish castle. Oh,
okay. I can see the picture.
Yes, it is unrealistic. Oh boy.
Oh, whoa. For the rest of that comment. Yes, I know exactly what that cover looks like. I tried to get the arc for that, and I think it's Berkeley. So they're like, no.
You know, I asked for a Berkeley and I have heard nothing back. And I'm like,
you'll get the email. It just says, thank you for requesting blah, blah, blah. Unfortunately, we don't want you to have it, but try again where we can turn you down again.
Oh, you know what it's for? It's for Karina Halley's. Not her self-published or her indie published. It's for her other one. The Royals Next Door. It's the Royals Upstairs. I loved this one, and I asked for it from Berkeley, and I have not heard anything. I haven't heard yes or no.
Does it depend on the author? Because I know Berkeley gets picky, and so I was surprised when I requested a sequel to Anna Maria, and they actually approved it. That was the first time I ever requested a Berkeley one, because I was like, Berkeley romance, and I was like, there's no way, but I'm like really interested in this one, and they actually did. But I don't know if that depends on the author, or like, are they just picky in general?
I think they're picky in general, honestly.
I've requested just about everything I've seen from Berkeley. I mean, I want just to say quite a few.
So they're not like,
even if I'm busy, like if I know I'm going to be busy, I still request because I know they're not going to give it to me. But I'm like, I just want to try. I just want to. They're the only publishers that have said no. And I'm like,
I think they might be the only ones that I've requested that said no. And I'm obviously a much smaller channel. So like, I just think that they're very picky on who they or what type of platform. If you have multiple platforms, I think they deep dive.
Yes.
So like,
and from what I gathered, I looked up on Berkeley too, because I'm like, what do I gotta do to get one of your books? And apparently they look more towards TikTok and Instagram as opposed to YouTube. I don't,
which is sad, because like BookTube, you know, a lot of booktubers have been saying like, you guys don't even ask for like a YouTube link anymore. You know, like we're still here. Like bigger publishing houses, they're just like, oh, anything else? You're like, yes, YouTube, you know? And I'm like, YouTube is so important because it's long format and it requires way more attention. So the reviews that you post on here, people are like really watching, as opposed to like a quick scroll. Like there's benefit, you know, there's benefit to all of them, but they shouldn't be so quick to discount YouTube. You know?
I feel like I've heard that like a lot of bigger, like much larger YouTubers have almost like there was like a stint where like they were quitting because, or like that, at least this aspect of it. They might have another YouTube channel or something other stream, you know what I mean? And they were like, I'm not going to do it anymore, because really people are like, publishers just don't care. They want, or even sometimes audiences too don't care. They want this quick, you know? And I was like, well, I like the longer format, and I watch the longer format. So I was like, I'm going to do a YouTube channel. But it's kind of sad a little bit. Like,
I think it's a mix. But the thing is, like, there is an audience, and there are bookish lovers on YouTube, you know, and it's like you can't forget about them. Yeah, you can't forget about us. But it's like, I love long format. It's so nice putting like one of you guys on my TV while I'm like doing something, and I'm like, oh, that book and this book, you know, like that's really fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's how I got into YouTube. I loved just diving into a YouTube video. Like I've said this before, but like Crystal of Crystal's Bookish Life and Christy of Christy Reads. I would watch them almost every day when I was doing the dishes. And it was just so neat to get recommendations from somebody. I just felt like they were a friend, you know, and I would make comments, and so it was fun. It was a nice thing. You know, sometimes you want longer form, sometimes you want short form, but sometimes you want longer form.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Has anyone read Firelight by Sophie Jordan? I have not.
I need to read Sophie Jordan. I'm dying to read her.
Yeah. Megan says, Tara, you and your husband should dress up for Bee's step backs.
You should.
I thought about it because we have like dress up stuff.
Since Tara's models.
Yeah, that's right.
My hair.
Yes. Oh, please, let's incorporate that hair. Come on.
Pinky Ho was like, that kind of looks like Tara B was like looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, sure. I'm like,
I still have my books to do my try a chapter. I'm gonna try next week and film it, like try a chapter challenge with my mystery boxes books.
Oh,
if they were worth it.
And speaking of the step backs and like costumes and stuff for the live show at the awards show, or not the awards, but like the top 10 reveal show, I just got one of our friends, our online friends, sent me a video today. She DM'd me. She bought a costume so she can do the step backs, and she looks so adorable. It's like it's so perfect. But she's like, did I buy this just for the countdown? Yes, I did. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love it so much.
I love it.
So
I
now
feel
she's
like,
gonna
have you seen?
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine.
She said, now I just have to figure out how I want to pose for my step back picture that's going to be in the live show. I'm like, I'm so excited. Yeah.
I feel like, what is it called? There's like a trend going around Instagram. It's like the boyfriend lean, or like the book boyfriend lean. And like, I keep on watching the reels, and I'm like, oh, I should make my husband do it. And they like do the whole like, like the chin and the thing, and they're like,
I've seen those.
And I was like, oh, we should try.
You should do it too, B. You basically like make your partner like make a move from the book, like leaning against the door, or like putting his arm out, like those little masculine things we read in books that are like so attractive to us or whatever. And they're like, okay, make my boyfriend do it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Joe, oh my gosh, that would be epic.
Yes, they're talking about the throne skit. Yes, Tara, you need to do it. You need to do it. Yes, he's down. Mr. Tara Talks. We are on the same wavelength. Yes.
Oh, he did not. Paradise Problem. 5-star. Okay.
Yay. How fun.
Sorry if you can hear my dog. He wants me to love him. And I'm trying to do both.
Oh, that's sweet.
April says, yeah, I don't want believable. The more believable, the less interested I am.
Yeah, I hear about reading clippy romances.
Oh, gosh. I'm finishing Tin Queen. They're not sure what I will pick up. That sounds good. I think is that number 4 or 5 in it's a Devney Perry series. I've read the first 2 It's like a motorcycle club series.
Oh.
Kind of. They were disbanded, but
Oh.
it's good. Romantic suspense, I think, too, for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, Berkeley's very picky, but you do have a higher chance at any of them if you gave the first book a 5-star rating. Interesting.
Because you guys said you liked the first book so much. That's why you requested it.
But I don't think I left a review. I think I just put 5 stars because it was before I think I was doing reviews.
But that's still like, you left it on your Goodreads, you gave it a high rating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Christina goes TikTok. I feel ya. I feel ya. When TikTok gets banned, they'll go back to YouTube. I mean, I guess
there you go.
That is
there
true.
You go.
True, April. I prefer YouTube because with longer format, you can tell when the reviewer is BSing you.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, because sometimes there are people that do it for views and the free book and the money and especially if they're bigger.
I'm like, what money? Where's the money?
The money. Wait, how do you do that for money? Because who's getting paid to do that?
I agree, but where's the money?
That's why people can trust us.
Yeah, we're not getting any money. No.
There's no money coming here.
No one gets paid for reviews, but they do get paid to just promote, and they will say that, which I think is fine. But
that's good if you're selling
money.
If you're saying, that's true. If you're saying,
well,
you have to say like this is a paid promotion or whatever. Like you have to tell them. Yeah.
Is B and her hubby doing a step back pick? Are you doing one?
Well, I have not asked him. I doubt he'd be willing to do it.
I saw a brief little glimpse in one of your videos.
He's being such a ham. We'll see. If I can get him to. I'll try.
Mr. Mama.
It's number 6. Okay, so it is the final one. Thanks, Nikki.
Oh.
So Tin Queen is number 6, and Clifton Forge, that's what it is. 5 stars. Wow, that's good.
Nice.
I prefer smaller booktubers too.
Oh, well, hello.
I know, right? Yay!
Hi. It's me.
You're like, our time has come.
I need my what is it called? My crown on my throne.
There you go. She's warming up to it. She's on board now, I think.
Hot take, but nobody should be paid for views. It's completely disingenuous.
It's a mix. I feel like in general, like a lot of platforms like Amazon, for example, if you get paid for the review, they can really dox authors for that. So definitely not, but it's so crazy that some influencer programs like Penguin will pay for your time. It is paying for review, and they have a clause in there that's like, you are allowed to rate this poorly, if you want, and you just have to submit your review. So I thought that was interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I always put like if it's an arc and I've read it.
Yeah.
Because obviously you get it. I got it for free to read.
Right.
But I always put like they're my own thoughts, so
yeah.
So people can kind of know. Cheryl, you can have a blender as your background prop B. We need to get you one. If you don't have one already. Monica agreed, April.
Oh my goodness.
Paid promotion, totally okay, but paid for reviews, no.
It just doesn't look good on the author,
Yeah, I would just always wonder. I guess if you really knew the reviewer, you could trust that person. But if you didn't, you'd be like, I just don't know if they're being.
I don't know. It's tricky. It's still gray, like our niche. I feel like our niche, much like the actual publishing industry, is just so backed up. It's like so ancient that we still don't really know where book content creators, like, what are the full rules. But yeah, for reviewing, I've never accepted anything like that or have even seen like authors offer something like that. But promotions, I think, is like fine, right?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
too, like sometimes with promotions, I always wonder, like, because you'll see, like, at least when I was a watcher, like a more of like a viewer than like a creator, you would see like it would like ebb and flow. All the big ones would get book of the month, and then all the big ones would get Skillshare, and then all the big ones would get, you know what I mean? So I'm like, are they really using this? I was like, maybe the book of the months. But then sometimes you would see them on Harlem later, and I was like, okay, I guess maybe if it's not their thing, I don't know. I was just like wondering, but that's like huge booktubers, and I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe they just didn't like the book, but like they like the subscription box. You know what I
That's
mean?
true. Yeah.
And like it's still, I still support that so much because this is so much work, you know, like Tara
Truly,
B,
yeah.
that's so much effort, you know, that you put into your content. And it's nice that even the little bit that you get goes back into books. It literally goes back into buying more, to review, to read. So I end up supporting so many creators, like big or small, that get any form of like comp because it's so much work, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. I always just wonder, you know, you never know. I guess if you've watched them, like, so I've watched people for a long time, and if you think that like they're genuine, then yeah, you know what I mean? Then I'm like, okay, I will always support, like, I'll use their link to make sure they get that. Like, especially if it's like a person that I'm like, I've watched for so long and they seem like they are like genuine and like they're really doing this. So like I'll use links for that, like the affiliate, or like if I want, like when I sign up for Hello Lovely, I use somebody's link.
Oh yeah.
Try and support people.
Yeah.
And, you know, try and help as much as you can.
Because you can tell if like a creator is,
True.
you know, I at least appreciate like big booktubers that are like, I'm here for the money. Okay. This is for the money. You're like,
right?
Well, you know, you are.
With me.
Someone's interested in that, you know, subscription or whatever. So it kind of helps them anyway, but at least they're honest.
Exactly. That's what, like, if you're honest with me, I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I was like, be real with me. You make sure to include a smoothie in your step back pick. Okay, thanks. You guys could be drinking from the same smoothie.
That's it.
Staring into each other's eyes.
That's it. That's it. That's the cover right there.
Oh my goodness. Random question for Joanna. Who are some other smaller booktubers that focus on fantasy books? I found so many awesome romance ones like B and Tara, and a few smaller cozy mystery ones.
Totally. I'll have to get
definitely
back to
Joanna.
But I definitely sub to quite a few. It's so funny because I always feel like romance readers end up finding fantasy readers, and like, you know, I feel like I have more romance reader friends than like fantasy reader friends, which is so funny. Because that's not my main genre, but I'll definitely drop it in the chat because I was thinking about even reading with Chloe. I really love her vlogs. And
yes,
then,
I like her.
Right? I really, I love her. She's like so sweet and fun. Even Marissa has a cross, but there was one other one. I'll have to drop it in the chat for you. But I love how Olivia's Catastrophe does amazing Rex and like books that you wouldn't even think about, like that you don't really see. And she's been around for a while, but I love her Rex and I love her point of view as well. So I'll type it.
Good. Yeah. LOL, yes. A blender and a smoothie. I've gotten so many bad recs off of TikTok. I have followed authors and found some good ones that I wouldn't have otherwise. Yeah, I don't have TikTok, so I wouldn't know. I have Instagram and YouTube. I might be old.
I'm legit like scared of TikTok. Like I've started posting stuff, but I'm like, people are so mean. Like I've seen, you know, not to say all people on TikTok are mean, but I feel like I've seen some comments from other creator friends. I'm like, this is so unhinged, you know? Super like for something that's just bookish, you know?
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm too scared like to venture anywhere near that. So good luck.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I haven't either. I'm like, why am I going to learn about this? Especially if there's a chance that it might go away. Like, I just don't have the energy to figure that out. So yeah.
Christina says, with some book hauls from booktubers, it feels like they're rubbing their money in your face.
Oh.
Like when it's like the massive ones. I could see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was thinking too, I think it's a lot easier to have a massive book haul when a lot of them might be coming in free from publishers too.
Oh yeah.
Versus like somebody who's much smaller who's purchasing all of those books to have like a massive book haul.
Yeah.
So, which, I mean, I guess if you've been on BookTube a long time, if you put in that work, of course, there are publishers that would want to give you books. And, so like, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like that balance.
Yeah.
It's also nice when you see bigger creators put them in little libraries or do like a giveaway, like
yes,
they won't keep everything because they can't, but you need books to make content.
Exactly.
Right? So like
That's
you're either
true.
purchasing them or getting them. You need it. Otherwise, what are we going to talk about?
April says, every time I do a book haul, I feel guilty because I know I will just read those on Kindle instead. April, you're funny.
I read usually on Kindle, but whenever I have a regular book, I just love it. I've had a chance to do that recently, and I'm just like, oh, I love this. I forgot how much I love just holding a book.
I've heard people call it like their trophy after their Kindle. So they'll read it and they'll love it, and they're like, "This is my book trophy." That's because they loved it. I've done that before. I've read like a book,
literally what I did.
And then I bought it because I loved it so much.
Yes,
and I just wanted to support that author.
Yes, and I'll buy it from their website. That's literally what I just did with Are We There Yet? And then she signed it and she gave me a bookmark and the sticker, and I was like,
that's so cool.
Yeah, I got it on Kindle Unlimited. And then I read it and I loved it, so I went on her site. So yeah.
Nikki says TikTok is definitely a more hostile environment. Yeah, that's not for me. Nikki. I need to keep it low key. I'm scared.
Wait, what?
April says OMGB.
Wait, why?
Why? I have no idea.
I don't know what happened.
Is it? I don't know. Just kidding. I was thinking maybe the step back with your smoothies.
Oh, maybe? Did I say or do something really crazy?
No, Abby, you just try to remember, Christina, that you never really know someone's financial situation. That is true. We never really truly know.
That's true.
And that's true. You only do get to see a piece of a person. You know what I mean? Like we try and like get to know you, but like there's, multifaceted people. So
you never know. I thought I was sharing so much of myself, like who I am online, and then a few other friends that are online friends are like, no, like who are you? What do you do? Joanna was like, oh, okay. I guess no one knows really what I do, like who I am. Yeah, but you can really pick and choose what you show.
That's true.
Like they can. Yeah.
Christina says the massive ones. Okay. April, my husband was shredding chicken with a hand mixer for an eternity, and I thought of your husband and the blender.
Were you trying to film? Did he just go on and on? Did he pause for long enough that you thought it was safe to film again, and then he started again? Because that is my life. Except actually, now it's going to be much more tricky because he's going back to work July 1st. He's been on leave for a while to make those smoothies during the day. And now he's going to be working. And of course, he's chosen to go back just as my children are coming home for the summer, full time, all day, every day. He's like, now I'm going to work, make my smoothies at work. I'm like, great.
Now you'll have children in the background.
And I've taught them all how to make smoothies. No.
He has.
He probably has.
Christina says true, Abby. And then Joanna, what do we consider small?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like a comment at, who was it? Megan.
I think it was Megan,
Yeah, I was like, what do we consider small? Because I was looking through people I'm sub to.
Under 5,000.
Interesting. Okay, yeah.
I post book hauls when I finally get to them. It all seems like a must book haul, and I get most of them from book hunts. Yeah, that's true. I do too. Like I do like a quarterly book haul now. From just so kind of like so I'm like, here's this one book I got this month. So it might look bigger than what it is,
One.
Let Deanna white it for you.
It's called a book haul, just the one book. Not a book.
I definitely feel like the privilege of doing that, like my special editions, how I unbox them like all at once or whatever.
I love that you do that.
Oh, thanks. I think they're fun. It just depends, if you don't like that type of content, that's like fine. But a lot of people really do enjoy them too. And
I do enjoy book hauls, but like I was like, maybe it's like the genuineness of the booktuber. So maybe like you don't feel that from that booktuber. So maybe go on to different content.
You're not like. You don't feel me being like bougie money.
No.
I just think to myself, like, I'm so glad I get to enjoy these. Like I bought them, but I didn't actually spend any money. So I appreciate it actually.
That's why I like people's unboxings. I'm like, that looks great. And then it kind of just ruins it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. No, but thanks, Tara. I'm glad someone watches.
I totally love them.
I love
it. Crystal says not me going to be posting book hauls for my birthday soon. Yeah, I'll likely post a book haul. I mean, I gotta get some books for my birthday.
I was trying to have a work meeting.
Oh, no,
even worse. That's
how
much
dare
worse.
he?
I know, right?
It may seem like massive book hauls because I finally get the time, energy to film them. Yeah, so that's also like a good like understanding too. Is like. At least I know I have like other things to include like children and a job. So like it might take me a really long time to get to film and there might be a lot of books, but so understanding
what's so funny? You guys know I wait to open my boxes when I'm finally ready for like my next round of books. And I run the danger of not really receiving the right box because I was on Threads and somebody was like, hey, for May Fairy Loot, we all got the Icebreaker series. You guys know that series, right? That romance series. So they had special editions. They're like, we were supposed to get the May edition, but we got this. And I was like, I should probably open my box because I was probably planning on opening it like August or something.
Yeah.
So thank God for them. I would have probably been in my unboxing in the middle, like, what is this? I did not order this, So I opened my box and they sent me the Icebreaker series, like gorgeous editions. I'm like, this is not what I asked for.
Oh no. Goodness. Oh my
God. So, that's good that you saw that though. And then
I know. The algorithm boards knew. They
knew. Monica, the only thing I won't show my children, my daughter doesn't want to ever be on camera. My son is in film and it's privacy reasons. Other than that, I tend to edit out overshares. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah. I don't show my children either, but it's because they're older. I feel like younger kids change so much that maybe, but mine they're likely going to stay looking. I mean, because they're older,
Yeah.
Most I get from book hunts at library book sales, which I'm really privileged to have access to. Yeah. That's awesome, Crystal.
Same. Yep. Yeah. I get my most of these. Well, not those, but these, the historical romances. Yep. 50 cents. I mean, they're mostly 50 cents and some are 10 cents.
Yeah.
Yep. But I had a person comment recently that she did not like the fact that I was getting these and talking about the fact that I was spending so little on them because she felt like I was showing that the value of each author was less. And I was like, I really am not trying to say that at all. She's like, someone worked hard on that. And you said, you're not saying that they're valuable. I'm like, no, they really are. I'm excited about the deal that I got because they're quite valuable.
Yeah.
I promise. I'm honoring this author, I swear.
Abby, I don't watch book hauls because I mostly read ebooks and audiobooks, but I love planner supply hauls. Those are fun too. I do love planner supply
I
hauls.
love audiobooks. Actually, I'm planning on doing more audiobook content, because I just do it so much. I actually love watching people's library hauls, but all my library hauls are like ebooks,
Yeah, like,
I don't go anymore physically to the library. So I was like, okay, maybe audiobooks. Like, what are the audiobooks I read this month,
Yeah. Oh, fun.
I love book hauls because I love seeing all three books. That's true, yeah. Yes. Y'all won't ever be seeing my husband. He doesn't do social media, period. Okay. Yeah. I would just hate cameras. Do you sometimes forget what you order? I think she's talking to you, Joanna.
Oh, to me? Because I know sometimes we pre-order stuff too.
Yeah.
No?
Oh, yeah.
I do. Yeah, I do pre-order. But I was thinking maybe because she was saying because you wait.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, no. I just forgot, I forget the spoilers, like the little, because I follow some accounts that are like, oh, we expect it to be this book or this book. So that helps me decide if I skip or not. It's a little cheating, but I like to know a little bit. So no, I would say no. I still know it's like adult owl crate or whatever, but then when I finally open it, I'm like, oh, September 2023. I forgot about this.
Oh,
So in that sense, yeah.
That's fun.
It is
like
fun.
a surprise.
Yeah.
April says, look, if I ever win the lotto, I will have the Guinness record level book haul, okay? Just because I can. I feel like, yeah, if I win the lotto, there'll be signs. You'll know.
That's so funny.
You're right. Yes, April.
The whole there will be signs. Like I won't announce it, but there will be signs. It's like
as I'm like have a tire bookshelf.
Scrooge McDuck books.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
I'll buy a house, make a library, and we will fill it with 1,000
dream.
book haul. Oh my goodness, April. One day the lotto will be in my favor. It's difficult. There's always a weirdness in posting those as a booktuber because you don't know how it's going to land. I personally love watching them, and that's what I enjoy. Why I enjoy doing them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy doing them too. I definitely have calmed down because I ran out of room and money.
I think I also call out, and I had planned on making a video of I call out that it is very insane consumerism. Like BookTube can be like that, like book content in general. And at the same time, honor the fact that people love their collection. And that's something that, we enjoy having and we'll give it to little light. There's a whole world to it. Okay. There's many sides to buying all these books or not buying them. And it's fine.
Yeah. I definitely donate because there's not a lot of little free libraries around me, but I'll donate to I have a thrift store and that sort of thing, or I'll trade on books on Facebook. There's sites, so I'll get a new book and they'll get a new book and we'll trade, or I'll sell them. I actually sell them really cheap on those Facebook sites because I was like, it's $5, and I'm like that's shipping including, so. Try and make some money back too from books that I've read and I want to get rid of so that I can buy more and put out more content. So,
buy more, yeah.
Yeah, basically. But obviously for the content, okay, guys?
Of course.
That's the only reason. I watch book hauls all the time. Love them. I do love thrifted hauls so much.
I know. Yeah. I would love to do one like that more, but I was like, what am I looking for? What do I want?
Right?
Yeah. B, you have some great ones.
You do.
Yeah, they're fun. I wanted to do a book haul because I think I was telling you, Tara, that I got how many books was it? It was 75 books at the used bookstore, and I only paid $1.86.
What?
But because, and that's the thing, I wanted to do that as my video, but the thing was we had our kids are, the youngest one is 4 now, so all the baby books and toddler books, we put them in, like, to not donate, but we put them into the bookstore for store credit. So we got lots of store credit because oh man, did I have a lot of little kid books. So anyway, all that store credit, I was able to get 75, and they were mostly like 50 cent, 75 cent, mass market paperbacks. But yeah, I spent $1.86.
Nice.
So excited. Yeah. So it was
That's
fun.
awesome.
I love a good book haul.
Yeah. Ebook hauls are fun to watch. Yeah, I did the Kindle, was like stuff your Kindle. Like I did that like haul to kind of show people what I got.
I've seen those. Those are fun.
Yeah.
Like I've seen you guys do it. Those are fun.
Yeah, they are.
The libraries behind you are all beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got a new shelf for my birthday. Yours is beautiful, Joanna.
I know. I'm so happy I have them back, because even my mom saw my other YouTube video where I was just in temporary like home while I was still traveling around. And it's blank, you just see my bed in the back, and she's like, it looks kind of sad. Maybe you should put like a poster or something. And so my mom like, okay, girl, chill. Like I'm gonna move and like have my shelves up again. So I'm excited. Like I see them in front of me right now, and all my books are in boxes or like tote bags or whatever. If anyone tells you have enough tote bags, you don't. Okay, it's fine. I've used all of mine, and they're great for hauling my books. So I'm excited to have that back.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, that's too funny. You can never have enough tote bags, right?
That's true. I have like 5, which I guess is not very many.
I was just gonna say, I was like, that's not way more than that.
I was doing Rex for audiobook narrators, but my last one had like 27 views.
Oh, that's sucky. I need to check that out, because now that I'm more into audiobooks, I am recognizing narrators that I love, and like how a narrator can really change the experience for you. Before I was like, whatever, like I'm just here reading. Now I'm like, oh no, I have favorites. So I need to watch that. It definitely deserves more views.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching a haul video. My husband and kids have gone full smart arse and just say no more as they walk by. That's funny, Deborah.
You just don't get it. They just
LOL, Deborah. They don't. Shoot, I do videos of books I haven't read yet. Those are my favorite to film too. Again, it's the thrill of the hunt.
It is. Yes, it is.
The dream is the life. It truly is, Crystal.
Yes.
I saw that library in like Bridgerton season 3 too. I was like, that looked beautiful.
So pretty.
Yes.
Fun.
Christina, not at all. We're just having an open conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a deal, B.
Right? I was so excited when I told my husband, I'm like, he saw my giant tote bag full. It was like a gym bag. It was huge. And I was like, how much money do you think I spent? And he guessed a long time before he finally got it right. I was like, I know, it's so good.
Yes. I'm always so jealous because our mass markets are still $3 and $4 used. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Ours aren't. Well, no, yeah. I don't think so. You never have enough tote bags. Yes. True. Looking forward to that bookshelf reorganization video, Joanna. Yes.
It's so funny. I've never done one, and I thought about it, but I'm like, how do I get the right angle? Like, what do I, it's just like a book goes here. Poof.
Joanna, let me tell you. I just did one because I got a new bookshelf.
Okay.
It is exhausting. One, I built the bookshelf because my husband's not here, so I built it. And then I reorganized it, and I filmed it, and getting all the angles, like, so that people can, I'm like, so difficult.
That looks exhausting. That's why I'm like, am I just gonna be like, poof, okay, we did it, yay.
You should do like a cloud poof, and then you can do like the shelves and show everybody like, this is what I do.
Because like I have many more now than like I did when I was filming in Oregon and everything. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to stack them kind of how B has them, how you guys have them, like you have more behind your books. And I used to hate doing that because I personally like my own aesthetic differently because they're not block like yours. I think they work great for shelves like that, but mine are open on the sides and it can look kind of weird. But I'm like, I'm gonna have to do it and figure it out. And I was like, my camera's gonna die with me just standing there, like figuring out. They're gonna be like, why is Joanna just standing there?
I have to pause. Yeah, because you do a lot like just staring like that at your shelf, like
I'm gonna look at the camera like
it's open right here.
What do I do?
Oh my gosh, you know what you should do? You should just do it live. Just do a live stream. And then have tell you where to put it. Be like, what should I do in real time? And they can just tell you.
24-hour live at that point. Like, we're streaming for 24 hours.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It did. It took me days. Like I had outfit changes. Because I built it. And then I organized it. And so, you know what?
Building took me some time too.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I tried listening to the Court and Thorns and Roses audiobook, and I couldn't even get 10 minutes in because I heard a wolf get killed. Too much of an animal.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
It makes me feel better. It was like a person. So
true, Joanna. True. Megan, I grouped all my books that I have bought this year and actually thought, hey, I have a real haul now. There you go.
You, Megan.
You want to start your channel, Megan?
Joanna was so surprised.
Deborah, I'm currently reorganizing. I don't make videos. I don't make videos. Yeah, okay. I also started 2 weeks ago, so you all are rock stars making a video while doing it. It's work. Thank you, Deborah.
It's work, but it's fun work. It's so fun.
I'll show you guys a preview. So
yes.
There's my book bags, and there's like one shelf, and then the other shelf. And I don't know.
I love it.
You're so deep. I love
that. More to come.
I love your colors, Sarah. I always feel like even if you guys have like similar books, everyone really places them in their own like aesthetic.
Yeah.
That I automatically think of like pink and purples with you, which is funny because your stream right now is predominantly pink and purple, you know? So it's just like so interesting.
You know what's funny is green is my favorite color, but like purple's my second favorite. But like you don't find a lot of like pretty green. You know?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but definitely I'm excited. I got a whole other shelf. I got room to grow.
Yay! Awesome.
All right. We have been almost no sprints for 2 hours.
Oh.
So you all came here for sprints. Sorry.
I haven't done any reading done.
Kara.
I know.
You came to celebrate.
So fun. So fun.
Came to party. I'm just kidding.
That's right.
I love seeing everyone's steps. I sit and find all the books we have in common. Oh, that's so fun, Deborah. Yes.
Yeah.
No Tara. Megan, you're so sweet.
Isn't Megan just
she truly is.
I love it.
Yeah, my shelf makeover took a whole week. Yeah, right, April. It was exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So would you all like, I was going to do 30 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah. I think I can do one before I finally go get dinner. I'm like,
oh, sure.
I'm sorry. I'm starving, Joanna.
I feel April. Who needs sprints? I'm here to like talk all books and tea. Same girl. Same.
Oh, April. I do get my children in bed though. So.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure mine are all in bed at this point. It'd be pretty late. It's pretty quiet. I'm gonna check on them before I start reading.
Oh, thank you, Hannah.
Yay. Hi, Hannah.
It's the weekend. I can stay up tonight. That's good.
Nice.
All right. I am gonna share my little timer again. I know how to present. I do.
It just takes a minute, that's all.
Yeah.
A little finagling, just a little figuring out.
Yeah. There we go. It should be coming up.
Okay. Yay!
All right, I'll mute and start it.
Excellent.
Happy reading, everybody.
Happy reading.
Hey everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
How did the reading go?
I didn't have to read again. Dare to dream. It's gonna happen tomorrow, probably. But that's just me.
Yeah, I got a little bit. Got the kids to bed, and then I got a little bit. I'm like now finally at 80%.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's good.
Great. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finishing, I think, tomorrow, I hope.
Okay.
I started a whole new book instead of continuing. It's Isabel and the Rogue, like the second book to Anna Maria.
Oh,
that one's with our wallflower and rake. So I'm very excited. Like our rogue and our wallflower.
Fun.
Rogue.
I know, I love that trope so much. So I was really excited for her second book because it follows 3 sisters. So this is the second sister.
Okay. That's fun.
Oh, boy. Oh, exciting. I've heard such great things.
Yes.
Oh, I follow Cheeky Chapters too.
I know, I love her stuff.
So cozy. My girl Chloe. Yeah, I follow Chloe too. Has lovely vlogs and loves dark academia and fantasy. I love fantasy and always feature it. Yeah. I just try all genres too. Oh. I need a mouse when I'm doing lives. I keep on clicking. Jesslyn says, happy birthday, Tara. Thank you. I just got a notification that this was happening. So sorry for being late. Oh, no worries. We're just glad you're here. I'm reading Emily Howard. Oh, yeah. I just got that one from Crystal. Let me know how it's going, Jesslyn. April says, are we supposed to read on these things?
No. That's great. That's great.
She was editing.
Good for you.
Go, April. B, at the start of stream, I have so much reading to do. B, after the sprint, I did no reading.
It's not my fault. My 4-year-old was still up. It was like 5 minutes to 10.
What?
And my boys were sound asleep, and my daughter will not go to bed with my husband. Like, she only wants me to put her down. Aww. So she's eating graham crackers on the couch with Daddy, and she's like, "Oh, hi," and he's like, "Oh, go ahead." So I had to, and we're babysitting my mom's dogs right now, and they only like me also. And he even tried to get him. I was like, "Have you let them out? Because they need to go out a lot." I'll say that. So I was like, and he said no, and so I said, "Well, why don't you let them out while I take her upstairs to bed?" And they both of the dogs just started following me. I'm like, "Okay, I'll let them out." They only go out. And then I had to get her to bed, which took forever. Anyway, so yeah, I got no reading time.
You should have a show that's Everybody Loves B.
Yeah.
Instead of Everybody Loves Raymond.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
It's too funny. Anyway, it's funny.
Abby said, I took a walk. I read a lot earlier. Nice. That's nice, Abby.
That sounds fun.
Megan says, thanks, Joanna.
Yeah.
Yay.
I really need to read those. Is it the Anna Maria and the Fox series? I think that's what she's talking about.
I was thinking the Beast. The Beast.
Oh, that's you.
I think she's already read that one. Oh. Maybe. That might have been. I think so. Christine says, I got 6% in. It seems to be a bit like The Little Mermaid. Oh, interesting.
Cool.
I ate dinner and cleaned the guinea pig cages. Now I'm struggling to draw crossed feet. Okay.
Oh, the guinea pig. That's like in oh my gosh.
Yes.
Now, the title. Catherine Center, the Round Commerce. Yes. He has a guinea pig. It's so cute.
Oh my goodness. I absolutely love that. I love guinea pigs. They're so cute.
No.
They are so cute.
Love the dogs, B.
They're in all my videos now. They're just omnipresent. Here we are.
Mama B.
I tell you.
Rachel made myself a yogurt parfait to help cool off after coming in from the barn.
Oh, fun.
I love yogurt.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's back to looking for plot holes in the work. There you go. All right. Do we want to do some more bookish birthday questions?
Sure.
Let's see. I'll try and share it again. Present again. All right. Here it is. All right. Should be up now. Yay. So what was your last 5-star read?
I'm like looking through my Goodreads.
I want to look. Like, wait, what did I do?
it. I know mine.
You do well. You should prepare the question. That helps.
I cheated. I'm just kidding.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, no. Wait.
April says The Mistress Experience. Ooh, I haven't read that one.
Experience.
Do you have any titles on Goodreads, Rachel? Oh, yes. Let us know.
Oh, I have mine. Okay.
Oh, Kristen says Barbarian Lover by Ruby Dixon. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's such a good one. I love that one. Ihako. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Rachel says 6 Crimson Cranes. It was a vibe all the way through, and I'm looking forward to the second book. Awesome. It's not out yet, June 25th. Okay, good to know, April. Thank you.
Oh boy, how fun.
Then Megan had a question for Joanna. Chloe's channel, Read with Chloe.
Is it? I thought it was because I think on Instagram she's reading. No, it's reading. Yeah, it's reading with Chloe. Reading _with _Chloe. Yeah. Because it's the same as her Instagram.
Right. My last 5-star was Tempting the Scoundrel by Katrina Kendrick. And so she's insanely talented, and she's like a new author. And I was like, there's no way this is like a new author. And it turns out she's a fantasy author, Elizabeth May, most of the time. But right now she's self-published apparently these historical romances ages ago, and now she's been picked up by a publishing company, and they're doing all of these. And so they sent them to me. I still don't have the prequel, but these I haven't had a chance to read the other two. I know, right? I love them. But they sent me the second one first, like it was a whole thing, and the agent is still annoyed with the publishers because they still haven't sent the fourth one. They've all come out at this point. Anyway, but this one is so good. It's about a woman who her father hates her because she's not technically his daughter. He learns that she had a different father, and because his wife was cheating on him. So, and he just doesn't like her. He's an awful man. So he wants to get her to pay. And she had like this huge dowry thanks to him. So what he did is he has this guy come in. He is like he's a criminal. In fact, he's stealing jewelry from her father's house when they first meet. And he says, "You're perfect," because he's like gorgeous. And he says, "I want you to do the ultimate heist, or like the ultimate con, and then I will give you all the money you could ever want." And he's been on the streets for so long. He has so many people he wants to help. He says, "I'll do it. What is it?" He said, "I want you to give you 3 months to turn you into an aristocrat. You're going to pretend to be an aristocrat, make my daughter fall in love with you, marry her. You get all the dowry, and then you can just take off and do whatever you want."
Oh my gosh.
And it's told in dual timelines. So at first we see him like deciding that he has to accept it because he's got all these people he needs to help. And then he really, really falls in love with her. And it's so good. And then she finds out. And of course, everything goes, it doesn't go well. But then we move 4 years in the future to the other timeline where this is also happening. I know. She there's a murderer on the loose that is killing off her informants. She's a writer. And apparently somehow they believe.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good.
It sounds good.
So good. But the people that the killer is killing off are getting closer and closer to her. And they also believe somehow these people are related to Nick, her technically still husband. And so the only place she can go to be safe from the bad guys is in his place. And he owns a gaming hell. It kind of reminds me of Devil in Winter with Sebastian, Lord St. Vincent. He's very similar. It's so good. It's so good.
It's like second chance romance.
Big time. Big time. So I've been dying. I would have read these by the time they were released if they had sent them. But they didn't. So I'm going to read them this summer. I can't wait because this was epic. So anyway, sorry, that was way too long for
You're good.
It was so good. I'm sorry. Love it.
This one is Bone Shard Daughter. Is it Carissa?
Ooh. Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure I had her name right. And then Christina says, love it when Kira fights the evil aliens.
Oh, yes. Yeah, she's talking about book 3 of
I have read that one.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, that is a good one. Yes.
Right.
Megan says, LOL, my last 5-star was my reread of The Duchess. Still love that. But my last 5-star new read was back in March, Kate Bateman's Desert Island Duke. Wow. And Christy Caldwell's The Diamond and the Duke.
Oh,
cool. I need to watch Jane the Virgin. The way she describes
it's so good.
I love that show. So good.
It's like, it makes sense. It's like it's based off like soap opera, like a Mexican Latin soap opera.
Like a telenovela, right?
It's a telenovela. It's a love letter to telenovelas. Yeah.
My last 5-star was this one. For the Ever After Readathon, Crystal got me to read it because it was one of her favorites, and it was on the bingo board, and I was like, I love it. And then she sent it to me as a gift for doing the readathon. So, Crystal, if you're still on, thank you again. But that was my last 5-star. Joanna, what was yours?
My last like true 5-star, because I realized a lot of my reviews I kind of rounded up. It was like 4.5, but not 45. Is actually The City of Brass. Fantasy trilogy, and it was released like years ago, but I read it as part of that 12 Rex challenge. You see, you never know what you'll find. So I read it as part of the booktuber side of 12 Rex. It was so good. I think I talked to you guys about it when I was reading it. But yeah, very high fantasy, but it's like set in Egypt, Cairo. Like it's really beautiful. It had me like, what is happening like next? I don't know. I was so invested. I loved the main romance character, and like everyone keeps warning me that like I might be upset by the end of this trilogy. Because remember, like fantasy does not have to have, or mainly does not have, happily ever after.
No.
I know. You're like, no. So
that reminds me, I'll tell you after.
But I'm like, no, guys, don't do me like this. Like, there's another potential love interest. I'm like, I hate him. No, like, I don't want to.
Never.
So, I'm like, if I never read it, I'll never have to give it up, right? Like,
there you go. That's it.
So that was so good that it was my first like 6-star out of 5. You know how some people say that when they're like, this is like a 6-star read to me. I've never had that, and I've read for so long. But this one felt that way. It was like, oh my gosh, this is 6 stars. I don't own any physical copies. Like apparently the ones I want are like so hard to find and get because I'm so late to the game, but so good.
I was going to say, you said fantasy doesn't always have to have like the HEA. And I was thinking oh my goodness, Fourth Wing or like the Empyrean series. I was like, they kept on saying like, I was like, oh wait, now I'm thinking this might be spoilery. I don't think it is. But the letters, they keep on saying that the letters were recovered. And like, it got me thinking, before we got to a certain port that they were recovered and that Xaden was potentially going to die. And I was like, if this happens, I will rage quit.
I'm still thinking. I mean, the cool thing is Yaros has openly said they are endgame.
Okay,
Like,
I didn't
she has
know.
openly said this, but I was like, they could be endgame in the afterlife. Like,
Right?
No, don't tell me that.
Where Endgame is the afterlife.
Yeah, well, because they keep talking about Malik, you know, the god of death, and how no one believes in them anymore, but it keeps popping up, you know? And then the song that Yaros picked for Xaden was like, I would climb out of death for you. Like, I would climb back my way back up. I was like, is he gonna die and like try to make a deal with Malik to get back to Violet? I was just like speculating everywhere, but whatever. Well, it's 5 books. A lot can happen.
Oh man,
this is so good. But have you read Olivia Blake, One for My Enemy?
No, I have not read One for My Enemy. It's so funny because I love Masters of Death, but I haven't read One for My Enemy.
Oh my goodness. I loved that one. But
okay.
Yeah. I was like, that one reminds me a little bit of like, I will, go to the
No way. Okay, I need to check it out because I love Masters of Death and one. So Olivia Blake is similar to the author you talked about, B, where they were indie published and then they got picked up, right, by like a big publishing house. So they're republishing a lot, including One for My Enemy and Masters of Death. And I heard mixed reviews about One for My Enemy, but I trust you, Tara. Like, I would try it, now that you say that.
I do feel like it's like very like it's fantasy light because it is in real, like the city, like real world, you know what I mean? So it's fantasy light, but it's like a romance too.
Like urban fantasy. I'm down, but Masters of Death, if you've never tried the audiobook of that one, it's spectacular. It is probably the best audiobook I've ever encountered. So good. Steve West does the voices, but there are like 10 characters in that book. I don't know how he does it. He does an incredible job. So yeah, you should definitely read. We'll swap. Masters of Death, one for My Enemy.
City of Brass is so good.
I know. Okay. I know April loves it.
I keep on hitting the wrong one. There we go. It was such a fantastic show. Favorite character, the narrator, Jane the Virgin. Yes, I love that show. So much. But it's such a good trilogy, and romance is secondary.
I know, but I still love Dara and Nari so much.
I thought City of Brass.
You should, Megan. Like, it looks like you're into fantasy a lot. Like, I know I'm like the outlier here. I always join Tara and B. They're like historical romance queens, and I'm like,
we love it.
You need variety.
Yes,
it's right. It's true.
My husband always says, "Variety is the spice of life."
It's true.
Of course he does. All the books he reads.
True. True. I always want to highly recommend. What was that, B?
Oh, no, I was just saying, I always want to read more fantasy. Like, I'll try to get at least one in a month, but, I'm like, I need to do more than that.
I feel like they're just so, like, I feel intimidated by them because you often go into fantasies, or at least for me, they're like such long spanning series. And I'm like,
yeah. I know, like, I got B into some. I'm like, come to me if you're confused. And I didn't. And I love that she's so into fourth wing because it's a lot. And you could have easily been like, it's not my jam, but you ended up like really liking it.
Yes, I did. I really did. Yeah, I love and Joanna helped me understand what low fantasy is. And I'm like, okay, that's usually where I'm gonna be. Otherwise I get confused.
Which is so funny because fourth wing is kind of like mid-high. Yeah.
Yes. But that's why I have to ask you so many questions.
World building.
Yeah. I used to do, no, I don't think I did very much fantasy when I first started. It would be light fantasy.
Yeah, like urban fantasy.
Yeah.
Portal fantasy.
Yeah. I did do V. Schwab.
V. Schwab is a...
But I did Vicious, and it's still on my, I read it when I first got into BookTube, and I love this book. I kept it up for years because I was like, this is amazing. But I don't know if that's fantasy, right?
Yeah, Schwab does fantasy. I don't know about Vicious, but I know Schwab is like her writing rights gets really complex. So good for you.
I love that book.
Did you have a question, B?
Oh, you said urban fantasy, and then you said a different kind of fantasy, but I wasn't sure what you said.
Portal
Oh,
fantasy is
portal.
basically, there is a portal you go through. Like, for example, technically Harry Potter would be considered a type of portal, because you're entering into a different world within the same world, or like Shadowhunters, where there's like a world within our modern world.
Narnia too.
Narnia. Straight up portal.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I learned a new term today. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah.
Portal fantasy. Portal fantasy. Cool.
I feel like when I first started like watching YouTube, when I realized it existed, a whole book existed, like booktube. I watched a lot of fantasy like booktubers, and I was like, oh. And so I learned all those terms, but then I was like, I'm too scared of them. I'm scared of fantasy.
I know. I told B last summer, I was like, it'd be fun to make a video on like, what is low fantasy? What is high fantasy? And I still haven't, because I was like, that requires more of a script. So I'm not just rambling around and confuse people.
April asked, Joanna, have you read Ember in the Ashes? Is that Sabatier?
Yes, Sabatier. I want to, because I went to Y'all West, which is like the YA genre like book festival, like the biggest one in the nation, I believe. And they had like these mini partial arcs of her most recent release for that series, I believe. And I just heard so many good things about it. I was like, okay, I need to finally try this one. Because I heard they're like such a great writer and a really great series, like a heart-wrenching series.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it, but I haven't read any.
Yeah, I think I will.
April highly recommends. Oh wait, that's the wrong one, but that was for City of Prayer. Wait, song Yaros picked for Zayden.
Yeah, well, she writes a lot while she's listening to a lot of music, but yeah, she kind of does have a soundtrack, a lot of Taylor Swift. But she picked a song by Hosier. I love Hosier. For Zayden. I don't think it was a work song. Maybe it was Movement. I'll look it up again and I'll write it in the chat.
Nice.
Like an author book soundtrack thingy. I know a lot of authors that will do that. They'll like have a soundtrack that goes with their book. What was it?
She had to hide hers because we found her Iron Flame one. Yeah. And people posted the entire playlist and she had to hide it. And then they had to, because I'm part of her little Facebook group. And yeah, we posted it on there and I was like, what does this mean? What is this? And we were just breaking everything down. So authors started to like hide their playlist out.
No. Yeah. Karina Halley did one for oh my goodness. What is it? The Ship of Bones and Teeth.
Oh.
Yeah. So I feel like that one's probably like low fantasy romance. Maybe that might be paranormal. I'm not sure. I think
that's cool.
Be. Just put the Highwayman on my TBR. Yay.
Nice.
Don't worry, Joe. I'm also a bigger fantasy girl than I am a romance girl. Okay. Glad to have everybody. Yes, Joanna, that's fantasy was my first love, but yes, they do take more brain power and take one. Yes.
I know. Yeah. I honestly feel like I'm starting to understand romance readers more, where they're like, this is something light and fun and like wholesome and whatever, because reading Anna Maria was like really fun in the midst of Throne of Glass. Where I was like, I need something a little bit. And right now I'm reading Fireborn and Throne of Glass and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm either gonna go in a fight or in this other fight, and I was a little bit fatigued. I started reading Isabel and the Rogue, because I'm like, yeah, this is fun. So I'm understanding now. I think I think Liana De La Rosa is really converting me into like romance reader. Like,
I love it. Yeah, you gotta have variety. Like, I just don't like to read
I
this.
think
And
so.
again, like right now, I'm just mostly into romance. Oh, but I do like to throw in well, again, this is all subgenres of romance, but like romantasy, an alien
Yes.
romance, just kind of
Mhm.
mix things up. And then like with spice levels too. I think we were talking about this in the last live where it's like, I need a sweet, clean one every once in a while. And like I need to mix it up. Otherwise it just gets, it's too much.
I know I read a fantasy one recently by S.T. Gibson. Her writing is stunning, freaking beautiful.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
this most recent one I read, it was so graphic. It was a bit much for me. And normally I'm like fine, but it was like public acts and like multiple and polyamorous and like all this other things. And I was like, this is a little too spicy for me. I was like, this is a lot happening. And it was long chapters. So I was like, anyways, I like moved on.
Wow.
Yeah. A bit much.
Yeah, I think I read one where it was like
It is work song.
open, and I was like,
Very open.
that is not it was the one I read. I don't think it wasn't polyamorous, but it was like, I don't know what you call it when it's like in front of people.
Yeah, just like public.
Like on display.
Yes. That's
I
what
feel like
happened
there's
with
like
one.
a term for it, but I don't know it.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm trying to make more standalone fantasies. You know who it's low fantasy and they tend to be standalone is TJ Klune. I really enjoy his House in the Swirling Sea. And then I read I can't remember.
I want to read his Roomba one. That's not, his Roomba. Yeah, he wrote a book with Roomba in it.
Under the
That's
Whispering Door
hilarious.
was the other one I just read.
Oh,
I didn't know. I know somewhere his other one coming out is the sequel to House in the Cerulean Sea, but I don't know if there's this Roomba one coming too.
It already came out, House of Puppets.
In the lives, I have that one on my shelf because I want to read it. I love his writing.
It sounds bizarre, but it's literally there's a Roomba in there. Like a Roomba is a character.
Mm-hmm.
It's a character.
Yeah, it's a character.
Yes. It's so cool. I have it over here.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I want to get to it.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we could buddy read.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Has anyone read anything by Linnea Sinclair? Apparently, she writes sci-fi alien romance. I haven't, Christina.
I've not even heard of her.
Me neither.
Interesting.
Yes, Krista says Vicious is so good. Vengeful is meh. Yeah, I didn't read Vengeful because I felt like Vicious should have been a standalone, and it was for so many years. Vicious was a standalone, and then she just, I guess, like, I don't know if it was fans or what, she made Vengeful. And I was just like, Vicious didn't need because it was
like was
good.
perfect.
I was like, why are we messing with it?
Wow.
Akatar crossing the wall.
Is that a portal, maybe?
Oh,
yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
But it's because people acknowledge it exists. It wouldn't be considered portal. You know what I mean? I know April was making a joke, but like for B, it wouldn't be considered portal because the real world acknowledges it, like is aware of it.
I see. So it's kind of a secret. Like kind of a secret.
Yes, that there's a secret portal to it. Yeah.
Oh.
Secret world.
Oh, cool.
I tend to gravitate more towards sci-fi than fantasy, but fantasy has its place. Yeah.
I love sci-fi too. And I love sci-fi fantasy.
Yeah.
What is the one? The robot one. I read it's like tiny. I can't remember. But All Systems Red, I think.
Oh.
Is that sci-fi or fantasy?
Probably sci-fi. If it's anything with tech, that isn't explained by magic, that's towards sci-fi.
I think it is sci-fi. That one's pretty funny. But again, it's long, but they're short. Oops, I did that one again. Fantasy is my first love, but these days I need that HEA, so fantasy romance is reigning queen. Oh, there you go, April.
I love it.
Isekai is the word for isekai? I don't know. Is the word for portal fantasy, right?
I don't know.
don't know.
Maybe from like an old forum, but I've never heard that term like commonly used.
Me neither. I usually hear portal fantasy,
Yeah.
but you might be right, Abby. I never think that making a soundtrack would be interesting, so I never do it. Okay. I wonder if it gets them like creative.
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Fourth Wing sounds interesting, but I'm just not sure how explicit it is. I think the first Fourth Wing isn't too. No,
It's at least like
I read the
3
first
chili
book.
peppers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would think
definitely.
so.
It's
Yeah.
at least 3. And
Yeah.
you could always skim those because they take up entire chapters, you know? And not that there were many, but like it's a whole
Yes,
chapter.
there were.
So you could always skip that chapter. You
Yeah.
know, I feel like for A Court of Silver Flames, for example, I basically skip like half the book if I was skipping all of the chapters of smut because it was just so much. But Fourth Wing just has like it's 2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't think it's very many.
No.
Yeah. And I don't remember it being like crucial to the plot. It's not like you're going to
Mhm.
miss out on anything. Yeah.
Mhm.
There are certain like Tessa Dare historical romances where I couldn't even skim if I wanted to because like powerful, emotional, relational things are happening during those scenes. Oh,
Yeah.
Someone's tired. My husband's kicking me out. Oh, it's almost 11 over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move downstairs. Okay. He's like, okay.
I need those romance palette cleansers in between those deep fantasies. Yeah.
But I even realized like I've been having fun reading thrillers so much. And like thrillers are heavy, you know?
They can be,
But,
yeah.
yes, but I'm reading thrillers in between like fantasies and I was like, this is so good. Like, why did I not, read thrillers sooner? I love thriller shows, podcasts, movies. Like it's my favorite movie genre. So I'm surprised I never tried like thriller books.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. When I first started, I read quite a few thrillers too, but I still have some on my shelves that I need to like get to. But my favorite one is by Ruth Ware, and it's The Turn of the Key. I just like that one. It's a good one. I'm trying to think. Well, that's like my favorite recent one, but the other one, there's one by Marisha Pestle that I read when I first started. I'll have to look, but it was really good too.
Okay. I'm reading really across so many different types of thrillers because I read apparently some trash thrillers. They're like, no, that's just wackadoodle, but it was still fun. And then really heavier ones like Sharp Objects by
I've heard that one is. I have not read it, but
yeah, it made me so uncomfortable. I was like, good job. I was like, ugh.
The show made me uncomfortable.
And I heard someone say that like they didn't think the show did like the book justice, that the book was more uncomfortable.
Oh
still.
My gosh.
So I was like, oh, okay. I'll have to see, I guess. Yeah.
Man, that was a lot. Yeah. And then how it ended, like if the book ended how the show ended, I'm like,
you're doing this because that's how it ends, then okay, then yes. That's what when I was listening to the audiobook, I was like, ah, I like screamed in my car. I was like, ah, what is this? It made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah. I was like, what in the world?
I know. Oh gosh. Okay, now I know.
Okay, so it's Work Song by Hoser.
Yes.
Exhibitionist King. Yeah, okay, that's the word I was looking for.
Okay. Because S.T. Gibson writes like trigger warnings in the beginning. And so they said that, but they really, I don't even know if they use the word exhibitionist. I think they literally just said like public, whatever, consensual and non-consensual, so.
Gotcha. Yeah. And then Rachel says, I don't know what it's called when it's in front of people. It's called an exhibition. Thank you. Abby Jean, LOL. Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
All of the above.
All of it.
My niece accidentally bought an X-rated manga. Her mom sent me pictures and it shocked me. I was shocked. Didn't know that could happen.
That's so funny.
They're definitely
some anime and all that gets really.
Yeah. because like I've watched like with my husband Attack on Titan, but I won't let my kids watch that one.
Attack on Titan is gnarly.
Yeah,
it's very intense.
Yeah. And then I was
It
thinking,
like creeped me out, and I like horror films and stuff. I was like, this is because with cartoons you can also do a lot more.
true.
So it might seem like funny, playful, but like the image is still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's creepy.
You can stick to Naruto and I will stick to Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Abby says, oh dear, April. Yeah. I was being smart. I didn't know there was no. Oh, well, there you go, Rachel. Learn something new every day. There's been talks of a third book in the Vicious series. Really? I don't want to, like, why?
You're like, leave it alone.
Yes. Murder by Diaries. It's sorry. Okay, yes.
Okay.
I've read the first one in that one.
Sounds cute.
He is, I don't know if he's like a sentient, I guess. Like he's a robot and he's sentient and like he has such snark. I love it.
Okay, snarky.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's Japanese.
LOL. Yeah, see, that's why I couldn't, because some manga like anime terms don't really overlap all the time with like fantasy in general, so I didn't recognize it.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Thanks for letting us know, Abby. Cheryl, Tara, I read the new Ruth Ware and it was so good. It's my favorite by her now. Okay, what is her new one called? Because I really like The Turn of the Key by her. Just because I felt like the character motivations, like sometimes in thrillers, I can't get behind because I can't understand the character motivations because I'm like, if that is happening, peace out.
It's because they're dumb. I was going to say that's why. It's because they're dumb.
But like in this one, I understood it. So I was like, okay.
This is why I actually ended up liking Inheritance by Nora Roberts. So, Nora Roberts been writing forever, but I had no idea I knew they were more historical romance. I had no idea that she went into thrillers like nowadays. And hers was like a romance thriller, part paranormal, but her characters made so much sense. Like the way they were moving was so real, but it didn't bore me. Because, if it's too real, it bores you. You're like, okay, whatever, and nothing's happening. But she did that book so well. I shouldn't be surprised. Like, she's been around for so long. Like, who am I? Like, she's been writing longer than I've been probably alive. So I shouldn't be shocked. But still, pretty incredible.
Yeah. What is it called? I'm trying to think. It's like called something specific. Like romantic suspense with. Is that what I'm thinking?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe like romance thriller.
I have this one by.
Yeah.
If you read that one, read it. I think it's amazing. It's one of her best ones. Carolina Moon.
I'm waiting for her second book so much. I really wish the publisher would give me that because I got the arc of the first book and I really want the second one. I'm like, please, like, I don't want to wait forever. I liked it so much, but I've heard nothing. Nothing.
Oh, man. Megan says, I also recently got into reading cozy mysteries and read my first Agatha Christie book and really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed cycling through genres. Yeah, I definitely did that when I first started. And then I feel like I felt like you kind of have to pick a category on book 2. Maybe that's just my thought. And since romance is like my favorite and my top, that's what I tend to talk about mostly. But I do read other things. Like I've read Agatha Christie. I enjoyed her, but I haven't done very many cozy mysteries. I did like a witchy one back in October. But yeah, I think it's fun to read different genres. Especially like change it up a bit. It's called One Perfect Couple. It's more of an intense survivor drama with mystery elements. Kind of Lord of the Flies intense. Oh, sounds good, Cheryl.
Lord of the Flies was really intense.
That was wild. Yeah. I was like, why are we reading? I think I was like in middle school. I was like 8th grade. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Dog. Hi, doggies.
Oh, yeah. I kept trying to figure out where to be, and they're like, we need to be with you. You cannot be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here they are.
I gotta go, ladies. Night. Good night, April. Night,
I
April.
know. I should be heading out too. Plus, I'm getting like a small headache. Well, I have been.
Oh no, Joanne.
Just from my eye strain, you know, like when you're
Yeah,
been
when you're on the computer. I'm determined to make a booktube channel and read whatever I want. We'll do it, Christina. I believe in you.
Yes.
We'll subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
So let us know. B and Joanna. I know, Joanna, you said you were tired and getting a headache. Do you guys want to do a sprint or would you like to sign off? Guys, let me know in the chat too. Let me know because I know it's late where you're at, B.
Yes. I probably should go to bed because everybody will be up at like 5 a.m. and it's already 11 over here. So this is later than I usually stay up, unless I'm talking to you, Tara. And then I have to stay up way too late. But yeah. Normally I would.
Fine.
But you can still do it, even if I,
I'm definitely gonna
be
tired too. Okay,
yeah. Isn't it like 10 o'clock your time? For me, I had my friend come and they're like, "Are we going out soon?" I was like, "Maybe."
Me too.
It's so early.
I'm going out after. Yeah, we're gonna go to the clubs.
That is such like. I feel like our generation to say the clubs because I feel like
the
clubs don't exist anymore.
They don't? No wonder I'm not going.
Like not the clubs of like the early 2000s, late 2000s, mid 2000s.
That's so funny.
Wait, where do people go now?
Don't ask me. I don't know. I don't go out either. I'm like, if I go out, I'm like ice cream, coffee, movies. I'm not like, yeah, party. Exactly. The kids call it the discotheque. No, I really don't know.
No, they do not.
it's circling around. Yes. On YouTube, there's the Cozy Mystery Book Club that does the first books in series only, so you can jump in anytime. Oh, that's cool, Megan.
That's cute.
That's neat.
Sleep Tasty, April. I can't do another shirt. I get it, Megan. We're gonna head out.
Megan sounds like we are holding her hostage.
Sorry, Megan. Sleep Tasty B. Christina says sleep time. Yeah. Clubs are overrated.
It's true.
Yeah. It's 8 p.m. here and I'm single, so we can sprint into tomorrow. That's funny, Rachel. Happy birthday again, Tara. And as far as promotional stuff, ladies, you put the work in. You deserve whatever you can get. Oh, Abby, thank you.
So sweet.
That's the energy we want.
Sleep Tasty Joe. LOL, I meant I need to say it.
We know what you meant, Megan. Don't lie.
All right, y'all.
We're all tired, I thought. So
yes,
Tara. Happy birthday.
Happy
I hope you're reflecting on your amazingness.
So much.
Thank you so much
for joining me for my birthday. It was so
nice. I wouldn't have missed it. I would not miss it. It was so great.
Right.
Yay.
I will see you all later.
Yes.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Let's see. Here we go.
End it.